And okay, guys, we are back over here. We are back, and today, me, your favorite caster, toaster, and with me, I have Enami over here. So yeah, Enami, say hi to the street. And yes, today we both Enami and I will be the caster of the day until the grand finale. So yeah, Enami, what do you think about the land event and the venue right now that's going on? Mhm. Keep on.
Everybody is doing good, and I'm very proud of the event that's happening in Bhutan right now. It is quite new in Bhutan, and it is growing, and which is very good. And even the venue also, I'm very happy that there is somebody out there that is supporting the esport in Bhutan, and I'm very proud of it. But this, I hope everybody enjoys.
Yeah. So so yeah, this toaster, like this tournament, will is known as the Testament of Unknown Volume One, brought to by Toaster itself. So let's go with the sponsors for the tournament. So this tournament is sponsored by my friend from Australia and my brother from Australia. A great shout out to them. And furthermore, this tournament, the land event, the venue, and everything is like sponsored by Noili Hotel over here. Like, and this venue right now that is taking place over tonight, day after tomorrow, and Sunday with the Healthy and Noili Hotel. So yes, a great shout out to Noili Hotel. And if you haven't followed Noili Hotels on TikTok, go and follow them, and as well as me, Toaster, and Inami on TikTok. So today it will be the first day of quarterfinals. First day of quarterfinals, that means so that the three teams will going head on head for the semi-final stage for the upper bracket and lower bracket over here. And tomorrow we have like Onyx match tomorrow, the last knockout match. After that, I think we'll have a small break. Then we will be having the semi-finals, and it will be a chaotic day. Especially like we are seeing like the underdog teams coming up, and especially like teams like GT, Team Legacy Union, Team Nova Core are going head on, and they have put a lot of strength coming in. And especially today, the first match is one of the best teams from Group Stage A. So it will be Team Legacy Union versus Team Nova Core. So that means like both of them are one like good when it comes to micro and macro. So yeah, if I give you guys a highlight from Team Legacy, it will be Tofu, especially the way he portrays, like the way he plays his marksman, the way he gets that insta goal, like leaning and holding. He did a lot of things like carrying his team to this stage. And whereas from Team Nova Core, especially like they are hyper and mix, this two really hits hard. And it will be a battle between micro versus micro, macro versus macro. Only the top will go to the semifinal. So yes, Emily, what's your thought on that? Okay, so this you bomb. Give me the comes on.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to tell about the Legacy Union and the Nova Core here. Nova Core and the Legacy Union here. And
Yourself. Gospel yourself.
so let's talk about the Legacy Union here. If I talk upon the Legacy Union, then they are really good with the micro, and macro is already set by Toaster. And with this, if I talk a little bit about Nova Core here, Nova Core, they're mage and MM, and they are very strong, and then the timing is very good, and I hope we communicate well today.
Mhm.
With this, let's go to the first match.
So we are seeing the yeah. So already Team Legacy Union going in for cushion and fear. Whereas from Team Novoko, we are seeing Leslie Pitt coming in. Legacy, Leslie decided from Team Legacy. Yeah. So yeah, we are seeing the ban coming in right now. So Zuxing and Grok is getting banned over here, like, and this feud will be a key band in this tournament. We have seen 90% band rate coming for Zuxin, and yeah, 80% band rate coming in for Brock. And same goes for Hurley and Yuzong. Yuzong in this past tournaments, like for past 1 week, has dominated that EXP lane every single time with that massive passive coming in. And Hurley every time going in for that pickup, going in for that backline, time and again, really did brought you themselves out. So we are seeing the respect band coming from both the side, especially Hurley, Yuzong, and Minotaur. Whereas from Team Legacy, it will be yeah, Zuxin, Rock, and Clock coming in over here. And already, yeah, we are seeing Z team getting picked over here. So Team Legacy Union might be going in for, I guess, like, hmm, yeah, set draft. And whereas Team Novako, they are going in for, I think, yeah, initiator a draft over here, like judging by Hellos coming in, as Hellos is one like ninth player that initiates most of the time. Some team Novakor Matipati Legacy Munipati. Yeah, we are all seeing people coming in right now. The people yeah, we are seeing in from team Novakor. Yes. So team Novakor already Zetin has been picked. So will be seeing a Zetin and yeah, set based time of draft. Oh, we are seeing a Kaja. So yes, that will be a great pick coming for Team Novakor right now. And Gary over there melting. So it will be hard for Team Legacy Union to go in right now to lock in, especially Hellos going in, trying to lock in. Like, it would be really hard as Kaja is there to stop them and like pick off coming from Kaja, especially his ultimate. And whereas like Gary with that burst damage. So that's a good pick coming in from Team Novakor right now. And whereas from Team Legacy Union, I think like Tofu, like we have seen him play like carry, and it was really a beast play. And he losing carry right now is like he's really gonna think good right now. Like his clock is already banned, so either he needs to go for a burst MM or a solo target MM. What do you think about this MM?
I feel like Toffee is going to go with Ranger. Since you have not witnessed their match last time, they have their enemy opponent team have banned 5 for only for Toffee here because we know Toffee is very good when it comes to MM. And then he was forced to pick YSS there. However, right now they keeping Granger open might be a threat to the team Legacy Union here. However, Tencent picking carry is already a problem for the team Legacy Union here. Now let's talk about the bans here. We can see that we have Valentina ban, and then from the team Legacy Union, we have Granger team Nova for ban coming with Granger here, and which is quite a respect ban for Toffee. As I have already mentioned, Toffee is very scary with his Granger.
Yeah, exactly what you said right now. Yeah, I forgot about like Tofi's Granger over there. And like I think like for Team Novako, they are really going in locking for Tofi right now. And whereas from Team Legacy, they are really banning EXP Dano. So we are seeing like Hercules getting banned. And like I think in the stream last time, we saw like Hercules to nerf Hercules, we need to ban Yuzong and Foves. And we are seeing this right now.
Yes.
So both like from both the side, like Team Novakor and Team Legacy Union, like they are going for their main carriers band over here. Well, from Team Novakor, it will be MM band, and from Team Legacy Union, it will be EXP band. So it will be a tough game coming in over here because like from Team Novakor, Hercules really did stand out when it comes to like laning phase, when it comes to team fight, when it comes to rotation. Yes, Hercules really did come up. And whereas from Team Legacy Union, yeah, Tofi really did come out like getting that early rotation, getting that early buff. That was a huge advantage coming from Team Legacy Union. So it's really a good thing that they both are the carriers and they are getting respect band over here. And from TV Legacy Union, the mid player will be Vexana over here. And Vexana with CD reduction. So I think they are trying to go in for Sora slash Vexana combo. where like Sora are going in for the cloud formation, getting that set and going where else like no, yeah, I forgot how to read now. Anyway, like okay, the combo coming in will be a massive combo. And right now, yes, Lapu Lapu and Fredin was expected because like we have seen Hercules on Lapu Lapu,
Yes.
and it was really good. So right now, from Tofu right now, he really needs to go for that burst or critic MM. Like especially like Irithil is open right now. Guniver like not Guniver, Bruno is open. And Melissa recently got like a buff. So Melissa is also open, which can go head on head with Gary over here. So it will be a tough take for Tofi over here to match that pace, to melt especially the front laners like Frederick and Lapu Lapu. And whereas for team Novacore, they really need to look in for Herlos, Sora, and Vexana. Vexana with that giddiness and yeah, that burst damage coming in, especially the ult, really does one shot MM and mid players. So that will be a key factor for Team Legacy Union to win. And whereas from Team Novacore, it will be Hercules and Marshall. Because like we have seen him on the MM, especially not down. The positioning coming in was outstanding. So it will be a battle between MM and MM. And yeah, we will be going in the match right now. And which team do you think will take like go to the semifinals? Because like both the teams are so strong and their micro macro are so good. And we will be seeing that now. So Anami, like any prediction, like do you think like both the teams will go to the top, like the decider match over here?
Since it is head on head with the Team Novacore and the Legacy Union, we all know that they are upcoming strong Scots,
Mhm.
that they were once known as the underdogs here, and now I feel like they will go to the third match. It will not be a clear domination 2-0, but then whereas I feel like they will go for the tiebreaker here.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm really hoping for like tiebreaker to come up because like yesterday, like
5 seconds till the
to
enemy
secure this
reaches the
position on the top
battlefield.
eight, we have seen lots
Smash
of
them!
tiebreakers, and we won that
All
match.
troops deployed!
So three matches, so three tiebreakers will be a chaotic day to start the quarterfinals. And already we are seeing that, and like already we are seeing that both the teams are going in for
If we talk about the lane here, then they are going head on head and mid-time able to rotate in the EXP lane and with their roamer out here. And now we see that there is a small for the Lito, and however, Leomort has taken the Lito here, and they are now going over. If we see mid lane again, then there is both the team are trying to one member here, and this is in EXP land, and we see they are going head on head, and sort of starting with damage increasing range.
like exactly like Nami said right now. And we will be seeing some small engagement, especially towards the EXP laner and the MM laner. Because like both of them are the two of trying to clear the lane out, looking for that rotation, trying to get a small advantage for team Novacore himself. And we are seeing team Legacy Union already rooting up, rotating towards the top lane, trying to invade Marshall over here, and like he also has some idea on that the ambush are coming in. So the passive play coming in from the carry over here is a good deal over here. And furthermore, towards the bottom lane already, we are seeing a small presence coming in from Team Novacore. Novacore already getting that advantage towards the first turtle lane. And they will be initiating towards the turtle, and turtle will be taking it. And towards the mid lane, we are seeing a small engagement from the both tank and yes, Hercules doing and Frederick will take that out, going in for that stage. And so not man, all of this coming in, and yes, first turn has been taken by Frederick. Going in for another lockdown here, and yes, Frederick will be taken down, and we are about to
Red team hero has
into the
been
mid
slain.
lane. And that was a blow for blow, however, that was not a good fit coming for Team.
Red team hero has been slain.
Early advantage between Novacore is dangerous. Their rotation and everything are on time. Advantage. And in order to like reduce that advantage from Team Legacy Union, they really need to try to invade especially Love and their enemy. It's like Gary, because these two did get into short advantage. So overall, right now, team Nova Pro is dominating the early match, of course, and for Team Legacy Union, they really needs to like be patiently try to open up map, try to get that isolation fight, like especially towards the goal and we are seeing one he's going to top it and Gary already getting that push in, and he will be taken down by Vexana towards the top then opening up for Tofi over there. And that's really a good sign for Tofi, like especially Tofi staying alone towards the top and getting that goal early on. So it will give Tofi a small boost, especially to get that Coruscant like going for community build. Yes, Enami. So judging by the fights going on right now, do you think like this match will like give a special highlights as like we have seen the rotation coming on time, the blow for blow, especially like in the turtle fight, the turtle was taken, but not horrible. Like both the hypers were taken down. So what do you think will happen in the time?
So here, did you see Lapu Lapu trying to zone out? Lapu Lapu was hyper, like Team Nova, Team during the first turtle, and we will see that. However, not a good threat from Team Legacy. Here.
Red team has slain the turtle. Hero has been slain. Hero has been slain. Hero has been slain. Hero
There
has
was a
been
nice fight coming in
slain.
from both sides, and Kerry will take down Hellos with it. And it's not a good trade coming in again from both the side, especially the like team Legacy Union. Like they did get an objective, but they lost their hyper. So that will give them the advantage. And whereas Kerry going towards the rotation, secure the kills towards Yama. So that will give a small boost towards his goal. And we are seeing like 2-1-1 on Carry. So already Carry is in his like going for Coruscant, and I think like he's going for Golden Staff or Demon Hunter Sword. And that is already been obtained. Like if he's going for Demon Hunter Sword, he did get his Demon Hunter Sword. And whereas for Moscow, I saw him getting the Coruscant item. So it's gonna be intense battle towards top lane, and we are seeing both the rumors are giving a small advantage of the vision towards the top lane, especially coming towards Kaja. Kaja going in like head to head with Herlos when it comes to map control initiates. So this is all we are expecting. Both the teams going in like full on potential to get on that top four or like get on that finals. They really want to show them that yes, they are the underdogs and they do belong to the top lanes. And already we are seeing a small engagement from the top lane. And Hello's already locking in Kaja, and Kaja will be like without any consequences. And there's no punishment here. Like we have seen like but there is no much of a big damage coming or not punished right now. And neither of the turrets are being pressured. So we are seeing a passive game coming from both the teams, especially Legacy Union and Nova Corp. And it's really an interesting match, like seeing both the aggressive thing going on with and we are seeing doing and already fading will be taken down by the Yomot. And Carter trying to zone them out. Carter going to push the Carter when that was nice coming into the channel. Towards the turtle fight. Take the trade early on and going off coming from Hello.
Slain the turtle.
And yes, the next turtle will be secured by Team Legacy Union, opening and giving a huge advantage, giving them advantage to catch up on goal, especially towards the top lane and like their hyper. So that will like open up like Fredden going into deep, getting punished right now, and that's what they were doing. They were trying that early on. And towards the mid lane of his Datin will be going in for a poke damage towards Diamond. Not with the my bad. Hello, swinging that damage. Red
Red team hero has been slain. Red team turret has been destroyed.
Scary. So we are like I said, towards the top lane, it will be a battle of we have to do the and also we got and follow up all coming for Diamond. We'll take down Lapu Lapu over there. And still like towards to and Lito will be secured by again Team Legacy Union. Team Legacy Union, they are like I think they are on their farm right now. They are I think they are on their farm. And like we haven't lost any objective or like invade really exciting right now to see Team Legacy Union on their farm.
Now, if we are going to see here, then Moscow is really trying to take down the T1 turret of the Nova Core. However, we have Kaja here zoning out everybody, and they are now movement here, trying to show even the map, which will give a little advantage to the team. However, they are trying to so let's see.
And towards mid lane, we will see a and Sora going in for that rotation. Will and then will like be a perfect execution. Will secure his purple buff. And like the first blood has spawned and Team Liquid trying to get that advantage for the blood and however Team Nova for denying them the advantage, especially Zaytin with that passive, with that burst damage that is coming from this thing. They do a lot of damage. Look on the first over there. Rexano will be getting some damage with it. Nice outcome to get in. A follow up outcome for Hello. You know what? He will take down Rexano over there. And another person yes, you know what? Will be doing about like this will be doing about Rexano. And sort of like getting punished down over getting too deep, and it will be a free lot coming from Nova Core.
Has slain the Lord.
First lot. So the pressure will come, especially towards the top left as that will be the market. Will be getting destroyed. That will open up a huge chunk of a map for Team Nova Core to rotate and give vision towards the buff areas. So invade will be a
Red team hero has been slain.
Moscow will be taken down by Fedrin. Lockdown, not a chance to run away. And that will be difficult for them if they cannot protect a lot. Especially they really need to lock in lock with the fabulous set. That will be a highlight right now. The mid-game highlight, especially coming from Lock. That fabulous set coming in towards Vexana, locking them in. You are like, thank you for giving to us now.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Bonding commentary has been lost and Hercules goes in with the last dance and yes, getting to
Turret has been destroyed.
And yes, the Lord will going in, marching and and whereas mid lane and bottom lane is also getting pressurized, especially towards the T2 turret. And yes, we are seeing a small
Red team turret
fight
has
going
been
on.
destroyed.
And therefore, like towards the bot lane, towards the bot lane, we are seeing a small advantage, like a huge advantage to Hercules. And yes, judging by the items and everything, yes, Lapu Lapu is on power spike. Especially Gary right now is on like power spike, getting that great build before Moscow does. So that will be a huge advantage to Team Nova. That's the move from Saga and never kill coming from Yama will put down when it's coming from Gary. A double kill. Gets down and a triple kill with an outstanding. Let's get the move from Saga and Zidane. Yes, unstoppable. A clear wipe out coming from Team Nova Core, and it will
Red
be
team turret has been
really
destroyed.
Late to come back after getting the wipe out. And yes,
Red team base turret has been destroyed.
From Team Nova Core taking the match 1 and leading to the match 1. So what is going on? What went wrong for Team?
See any much of the the mistake they have made, but then they were like lead on the gold in terms of Nova Gold, which gave them huge advantage for that. And you see, we have MVP here, that is Zidane, and Zidane has Sushi don't like the Zidane was such a tough, and then they not banning Zidane was one mistake they have done so far. And this is the first mistake that I've ever seen that Legacy Union have did. They have prioritized banning the EXP heroes rather than blocking the mage, where we already know that Zidane is so tough when it comes to team fight, and it's so irritating as well. And then let's talk about their let's talk about the victories.
So as we can see that there's the goal there is high, massive gap between the both the teams, especially like 7K goal difference. And turret push coming from team Novacore, it will be 7. And like objective that has been taken will be more on towards the team Novacore side. And Legacy, yes, they have 2 turtles coming in, but however, lot is 0. Purple buff is 6, and orange buff is 5. So in comparison to farming, yes, team Novacore did their best. They did their homework to fight against Legacy Union over here. And yeah, we are seeing the combat history over here. And yeah, the highest damage that was taken will be Kaza from team Novacore. And highest damage will be coming in from Terry and Zitin. So whereas from team Lex Union, Tofi will be taking the highest turret damage, followed by highest damage taken will be Hellos, and the massive damage or greater damage will be again taken by Vexana. So we are seeing look at that. Marshall being like getting the title rich guy. So that means the massive goal lead coming in from him, like will be 788 every single time. And a massive damage, the carrier, will be taken by him again with 40,426 damage. And yes, the highest damage taken will be taken by team Legacy Union Giherlovsky with 125,000 damage taken. And the most assists or best wingman will be taken by Kaza with 14 assists. So yes, look at this. Already we are seeing a dominating lead coming from Team Nova 4. And yeah, like you said, like leaving Zetin open for Sushi, don't lie, because we have seen Sushi especially goes for a burst mage, a mage who has like huge map control. So that how we are seeing that they are getting that advantage. And yes, that advantage leaded to like they're going in for Hercules ban, but they forgot Sushi. And yeah, the MM lane too. So they forgot the two mate players coming from Team Nova Board. So after that, they forgot that we have seen they got punished, especially from Sushi and their MM with that mass bullet, like team participation on time, rotation on time, and Zetin's ult was on time every single time. So that was a real
perfect,
yeah
right?
point on ult.
Yeah.
And yeah, so and I mean like, what do you think next draft will be from Team Novak or Team Legacy Union?
Already made one mistake in the first match. I feel like now the Legacy Union will play. Team Nova Core is not only about Hercules, it's about the team. He has 4 other squad members, and now I feel like they will give respect ban to the team Nova Core. Especially Sushi and Marceline. Marceline with MM, and people say Marceline is a gold standard for the whole league or the mini lane that's happening right now. He's also known as the gold standard right now.
Yeah, exactly like you said. Right now, he was carrying his team, and we are already here in the band pool. So yeah, first win going in for Team Nova Core. The first win, this all is taken by Nova Core. And then, yeah, there is a small tech issue that we did. So yes, we were doing roses. So there is a small tech issue. Like first game is taken by Team Nova Core, especially Marceline and Sushi don't like being there on time. And Lapu, like how can we forget the Hercules? That initiate he does with that fickle trick. That give them in small like advantage every single time. And we will see Minato and Zuchin ban coming in from both the side.
We have banned Jushin here from the team Novagor, and we already know Jushin is such a pain in the ass especially when they are going to have so many frontliners. And then we are also going to see Hercules Jushin ban again. Are they again going to ban EXP laners? And now, as I've already mentioned, they are going to give a respect ban to Jushin here. Sushi's Zidane has been banned, and then with this, Again, plot has been banned. It is a respect ban coming for Tofi. Here we have a Tofi who is very good when using plot. And now let's talk about the picks here. Are they going to go with a Harley here? And they have went for Harley from the team Legacy Union. And let's see the picks coming from the team Novocore. And we see Sushi don't like to says his hero pool is not only Zidane, his hero pool also talks about Kadita here. And now he's going for the Kadita. Sushi don't like is going for Kadita. And let's see what Hercule is gonna pick here. Or will there be a swap here? With this, Hercules is again going for Lapu Lapu, a set coming from Set EXP coming from the team Nova Core. However, now we are getting carried for Toffee and Kalia as roam from the team Legacy Union. Now let's see. Toffee has got his hand with Carry. And now what do you think, so Toaster?
Right now, I think we are seeing a cleanup. Like cleanup is like this draft was already being seen in the
Yeah.
knockout stage one and knockout stage two. We have seen Hurley, Carey, and Kalia coming in from Team Legacy Union. So we know the outcome over here. They will go in for early pick-off. But they haven't faced off Team Novacore. So they are like kind of not aware of the gaming thing. So right now, like Sushi don't like going in for Kadita was an outstanding pick. You know why? Because Tofi, like especially like Kalia will go for a pick off, and followed by Tofi like going in for the burst damage, and Hurley going in for the pick off. But Kadita, she can invade, like she can give a massive damage and just feel off. And same goes for Hercules, like going for Lapu Lapu, can tank up, like for not from like Hurley and Kadita, Hurley and Carry, but he can tank up and initiate the fight, opening up Weaver and Kadita to give them a massive damage. So it will be again a tough match for Team Legacy Union and tough match coming in for Team Novocore because the pick coming in from Team Legacy is their comfort pick. And that comfort pick means they are good when it comes to micro and macro when it comes to their comfort pick. So yes, Team Novocore going in for meta pick, whereas Team Legacy Union going in for comfort pick right now. So this is gonna be comfort versus meta. And we are seeing Selena getting banned over here. And YSS also will be getting banned over here. So now, yeah, the respect ban has shifted. So whereas from Team Legacy Union right now, each and every lane are getting respect ban. If you have noticed that. Minator as their roamer, Dizong as their EXP, Zaytin as their mid laner, and Wise as their hyper. So yeah, each and every lane are getting respect ban. Whereas from the team Novacore, it's the same thing, I guess. Like Zuxin, Rock, Claude, Selena, and Alice. Yeah, both the teams are respecting each and every lane. So what's the sportsmanship that's coming in from the both the side? Not locking in one single player because like if they lock in that one player, other players are there to carry their team. And we have seen that from Team Nova 4, especially like after Hercules getting locked down continuously. But Sushi Don't Lie and Marceline was there. Yes, Claude again, Nathan will be getting banned. So Marceline is really getting respect banned after getting Nathan banned. Because like we have seen in knockout stage one, Marceline on Nathan, that outstanding off and on position, like free coin off and on position. So that is a really good respect ban and ban to coming from both the side. However, like drop pick take up the watching. Totally like Team Nova really needs to go for like MM like single target with Michigas lost from the burst damage what the Univer get pick up the credit the burst damage. But if they go for another like Sora is coming in too. So if they get their hands on single target, like example, Leslie Brody or I think yeah, Mali Sam to be watching, it'll be a great thing on the they'll get an advantage. Another because like Leslie Biotic invisibility, that late game play, true damage. Melissa, just give her two items, Windtalker and Coruscant. She's beast. And whereas like Team Legacy Union की बात है, होंगे that already pick off ना जो them. They are going to pick off, so they really need mages like Zayt and Zuxin to go that way. But both of them are
There.
banned over here. Both of them are banned, So they will go in for Lunox or the tank killer.
And
And
then they're going for
yeah.
their
into the-
research.
So that's like pick off slash, and you know, pick off slash it will be sustain. So pick off the Gaibium, three of them are gonna pick off Early, Lunox, and Kali. And from in Gaibium,
There is
that's their formation. So firstly, sustain till is Gaibium. Yeah, like Kali also does sustain. The passive, like especially heal the passive. Sustain the biome. Burst Gagi Benime, Lunox the carry there. They'll pick off so stay backline Gagi Benime, Early is there to pick off. So that's called sustain slash pick off drop pick. The rest from team no quality budget, pure sustain.
Yeah.
Pure sustain from the Lapu sort of pure sustain. Univer as their hyper, cut it up, burst damage. There's solo target, most of it. So it will be a pure sustain versus sustain slash burst draft.
Yeah.
And already Team Novacore is at the match point. So like Gaston में the Gaston में what's the win rate? The win rate ki, judging by the draft, I would say like 50-50. That the draft out there. See the other thing any other opinion not there?
I feel like the draft coming from Legacy Union is quite good because they are going for the sustain as well as burst. When if there is sustain, if there is no burst, then as we have already expected. And then from the team moving forward, they are going for the sustain here. Then who is going to burst here? And with this, let's go to the match, guys. This is the second match between the Legacy Union and the Team Novagore, and Team Novagore is having the game point here.
So before we enter the land of dawn, if you guys are new to the YouTube page, follow the NGC YouTube page. Then do follow me
5
on
seconds
TikTok
till
and
the
Nani
enemy
on
reaches
TikTok
the
and Nani on
battlefield.
TikTok and TikTok.
Smash them!
And let's drive in for the land of
All
dawn.
troops
And we will be
deployed.
saying, we'll be coming from both the Real and Hurley, like locking in MM players for the side game. And that's like that's what they are got planning to, trying to pick off, try to give the MM advantage on the other team gives it. And already the map has been shown to so already getting that chip damage from Rome.
Rome, yeah. So that's why I was like getting confused with their picks, right? Their draft. So that's
Sora
why
on
I was like, not
Yeah, Sora on Rome is good. I have played Sora on Rome, like I'll be honest.
okay.
It is good, but early game now, he really is lagging off for sustaining. Because that's the early game now for they'll do the burst damage. That's really hampers him like Sora Rome. But late game, not getting he can tank and we are seeing like Kalia locking has Kadita and 60 don't have to over there. And see Kalia opening every single bush and towards top lane. There's a Univer rotation coming in. And yes, Hurley is also here for the back off. And already Sora getting punched down. And barely like Sora managed to like 1 HP. Melochina first early game it will be really hard for Sora to sustain. And like yes, it's in the shield. Of course it's in the shield. Because like in 2 mm major numbers. Yeah, he needs to get ready for that too. Then furthermore, how can we forget carry? So that like so we need to do jump skill. And Kalia will sustain. The passive is very for Kalia. Oh, but it only goes in. Because it will take off the first shot towards Lunar. It will be a free turtle coming in from Team Nova 4. Not being installed.
Red team has slain the turtle.
This is being like Team Kalia will turn down by Univer. And the follow up coming from Team Nova 4 is like system. Soragi, that comes this like burst damage because like most of the skills are used on Sora. because it's been like on wait for that. Wait for that stuff. Then after he goes for that first. So Hanif Bidara, 거기 넣었더니 double kill and this is game 2. Already team over for leading by 4 goals for today.
With this, we see a small engagement. There will be coming in the top lane, guys. There will be small engagement coming in here, and whatever Moscow is trying his ready, let's carry as well as EXP lane. And you see Hercule is on lead in terms of the level, and now he's trying to rotate towards the hyper opponent hyper. So this he is really giving like damage to her leg. This Sora there ready to rotate or to lock carry up there.
Map control better. Holding better. Like already mastered. And he will be going for the Trinity build. Build
Red team has slain the turtle.
Yes, they will be advantage and already the next turtle has been taken by the Weaver. So will be coming in for Gunima. And that was an outstanding mistake coming from Novogor. Not losing a small micro and macro game. Whereas was mid-lane, 200 getting this right. Sora already getting that advantage. Early game, we were the advantage. The mid game is done. We are on the mid here, 5 minutes. So everyone is above level 4.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Sora can set W. And we will be seeing a critical. And oh, Sora will be barely managed to stay alive, but early ready on that. Minion was not expected. I think he tried to lock in Sora. Okay, mobility down down muscle, and he did go in for a technical. And Hercules already in bottom lane over there. Look at Lupulup's damage already, like a massive damage. One skill is taking one HP bar, so that means this ult can one shot mid laners. Dealing with Lapu today. And Trill is like bottom lane. You know that bad things will be coming in if he fights in the bottom lane. And where's top lane, even towards top lane, we are seeing 3 man. Towards top lane, Mage, Hyper, and Rome coming for
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Mage, and and Lapulap already going in for that early zoning in. Yes, he is aware that no one is near the turtle here, but still he will check that bush for security measures. And already Sora going in for 2 G, and try to keep that small vision out.
Red team has slain the turtle.
Turtle again for Team Novoko. Novoko already getting that advantage, already leading with 5k gold from Team Legacy Union. And Legacy Union, oh! Get down on Martin, will take down. Outstanding.
Red team hero has been slain. Blue team turret has been destroyed.
The most of that's done on Telisla and the follow-up.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Perfectly timed. The other top lane the Kurti to Korotam Siazujave, Kaliada, Telegraph, pick off Satan Yatogadi. And whereas towards the mid lane of the mid lane, T1 turret, T1 should see, and bottom lane T1 should see. So that means a huge chunk of a map advantage for Team Nova Forward. And the free lanes with the ones they lose 200. 200 is pretty much at the head invade Benigi and Shingi. Once enemy loses that 200 it gets easier. We can go for any area tunnel. That huge advantage coming in from team Nova Cordo today.
Let's look at the goal difference. The goal difference now it's like 6. Yeah, 3 goals difference coming in with the lead coming from, and then we also see Tyson is going in, trying to go in, and then we have Sushi Go guy there. They ready to give burst damage to their base and then probably. However, it was they have already started to invade their base. Gulliver here.
Blue team
And that
turret
was,
has been destroyed.
They did
Red team has slain the Lord.
Team Nova for already getting that lead to the win. And we are Team Nova for doing on the first
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
First land event from them, like Married and the first event, but I'm already I'm also excited, and we are seeing kind of it's really hyping our crowds up because I was in the mid lane now. Love up to each other, so I get you because we eat you know they cut it like it's down to burst damage.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
We're going for the turret lock in. Let's go bottom lane east. And just will be used. And it's still the fight will begin. Heavy on it over there. And Guniva trying to go in. A sneaky thing has been done by Guniva. But however, we locked the Kalia and so we did fall it back. The mid lane is still there. Small push going on towards the mid lane. Kalia trying to use this from not and only going for the card. Getting that minion away from the turret. That will make team Novacore retreat for a while. That's it. They know that like if they keep on pressing them, they can defend themselves. Suddenly they will like fall back, try like they really need to like team Novacore to take it as a clean shot. They really need to face their minion immediately. Because our defensive position they think a team turret gets team to it. So defensively so they need to freeze the minions. Freeze them, just like a lot of Joe, then take it. Unfortunately, yes, no core has that advantage. Give you the Legacy Union Gimo, that's the defensive thing. Get it for overpower. Overpower using it will be easy to carry to like up, don't hold it. So right here, for a burst of it. The problem for I'm thinking that today. Team Legacy Union needs to focus on farming openly. And whereas for Team Nova needs to focus more on being the lane gets better at the bottom of the Legacy does not have any source of getting that gold. So that's the wonderful fight. That was a wonderful thing. You got towards the tail line, the burst that will punish them out, and already one front lane will be down from Team Legacy Union. So and like Lup is really waiting for the small opening and and Lord will be sponsoring, Lord will be spawning, Lord marching in. Yes, if team no forget that Lord marching in will be
Red team has slain the Lord.
And Gulliver will be taking the ball. Well, like so. That's the guys from Kongida. My team no call with Divinee, they will wait for that. If they want to defend him, no? The turret, they want to early minute clear the goal. Or distract him. That's my lord. And where they are beating Kadita, that purple buff, and giving purple buff on Kadita. And we are seeing that Lord marching in the mid lane. It was Lord really managed to oh, that's will take down
Destroy. Row has red team hero has victory.
will take down any
Red team hero has been slain.
and I think it will be clear dominance coming to all of us. What a match! Team Novakor on fire today. So yes, Senami. First match quarterfinals game. Or like I mean that's the man. Match with the MVP the government. Tencent. Got you like look at his KD 607. Team participation is like 81%. Yeah. So that means he was there at every single fight. And he was initiating that fight, especially like jumping on, getting that target picked off. After he gets that picked off, Sora, everybody locked in. So that's how he got that MVP, and that stats matches him. Matches him for real. Team participation 81%. GPM 20 total damage taken the GP 21,000 damage taken the 40,000. And let's go on with the overall stats. Overall stats will be again a dominating 10k gold lead coming from Team Novakor. 7 turrets has been taken, 3 turrets, 0 objective loss coming from Team Novakor. Farm your bureau, yes, they got more farm from Team Legacy Union. And yes, that will be an end for Team Legacy Union. And yes, congrats Team Novakor for semi-finals tomorrow. And it will be an interesting one though. Next match, the game. I think next match is between Prime Ascent versus Prime Ascent. No. Prime Ascent is on like third match. However, like I never mind. I need to it. But yes, it was a clear domination coming in from Team Novakor. Early 2 games, huge gap they and yes, they did take a clean swap over here. And tomorrow they might face off either Prime Ascent or Phoenix Prime or Illimatic Genesis.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the others. Rich guy, the guy won lodge. Yes, Univer will be taking the rich guy over there, with 820 gold. The carrier goes to Lapu. Team carrier, damage tells 38,000. The damage taken the guy beat 10 years, Terzida, 81,000. The wingman the best Sora. Perfect. Again, we did, yeah.
It was same like the first one again.
And this,
Only the sandbag was coming from the team.
yeah. Legacy Union.
Legacy Union. Best 3 was from the Team Novakor. Congratulations, Team Novakor, for going to the semi-finals.
Yes, like
Very big congratulations.
so yeah, there will be the first semi-finalist going in for the two Nabali then.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will be taking a 5 minutes break. And yeah, we will be back. guys, we are back. And gusto doon today, yes, you guys are seeing us naman at the handsome na sige, and yeah, we have changed our webcam. Dala ako tundog toaster di mo yung doon na video na. And yeah, we are really sorry for a long pause time. A small issue be, and we are trying to fix that issue because yeah, first land even though the not my first land, even though the longer organized event. It's like first time, so lots of changes needs to be done today. So Divinee, like we are going for our quarterfinal game match two. It will be between Illimatic Genesis versus Divine Five. There can be like Illimatic Genesis Guardian. Yes, this team we are the team that eliminated IC Aurora. So like kungi top dog team rock kungi eliminate Bitcoin. And yeah, they are here at the top eight the top. And yeah, great shout out to Guslo Noling for giving us the venue mo to. And honestly, if you haven't followed Toaster enemy on TikTok, yeah, do follow us on like TikTok no link too. So next one was Divine the Illimatic Genesis. Like, what do you think about Divine?
Both of the teams are very strong and have gone played as an opponent for with the Divine Five, right? And then they were quite strong. And then, come on, man, eliminate Genesis. They have already gone against IC Aurora, and then they have defeated them. And then this is quite shocking. And with this, I guess they are not going to go easy today as well.
Exactly, like Anami said today. Like in Illuminatic Genesis, we are the team that eliminated IC Aurora. And they will be going in for the first ban like, and it will be the second knockout match for day two. Like day two, no, day one quarterfinal
Yeah.
and day six for the Testament of Unknown. And yes, team Illuminatic Genesis Fatal God team, the ban pick will be Eve, first ban will be Eve, and whereas from Team Divine, we got Team Hurley, a respect ban coming from Team Divine because yes, Illuminatic Genesis key hyper is Kyrie, and yeah, he was really good with early last time. And Dr. Yes, he will be getting respect ban from Team Divine and Team Divine because the second ban not to be the yes, they are looking for the look here. Discuss after looking for respect ban or meta ban. The meta ban you can go actually Eugene, Khalid, and Yusuf are the meta ban that on the tournament the highest ban rate to actually. And same goes for Zetkin highest ban rate to tournament. The 90% ban rate not got in yes in this tournament. Oh, and yeah, Rock also. And yes, second ban coming from Team Illuminatic Genesis will be Kalia. So much again, like we have seen Kalia like a match ahead between Team Legacy Union and Novo Court. And Kalia was really outshining Rumor. Like pick off especially like flickering in, getting their backline, bringing him in front of the other frontliners are giving them a small advantage when you get Kalia. And yes, Grok is like I said, 90% ban rate, and Grok will be getting banned every single match. And if Zed Zuxin is open, both the teams they might go for pick-off draft. And yeah, we are seeing Team Illuminatic Genesis towards the land area. And yes, they did come in Illuminatic Genesis and they fight each other. They did travel here to play this land even. And yeah, I'm honestly just happy to see them overcome here to play the land event. And yeah, thank you to Paris for like the participant for letting them like join the event. And next band will be Marcel. Okay, Marcel, let's talk about Marcel's band over here. So Marcel recently got above where like now teammate can now go inside the ult without getting freeze and like lock in the target that is freezed in. So due to that, MPL Dungeon, yes, Marcel is considered as the highest ban rate, like 60% ban rate in MPL. However, for this tournament, Marcel ban rate it was just 20% ban rate for Marcel. Yes, Marcel will be getting banned right now from Team Illimatic Genesis. And the next band coming in from Team Divine Gods in the Fanny. So yeah, Kyriel is getting locked down right now. Like his main hero lineup are getting locked down. And the first pick will be coming in for Team Illimatic Genesis. And yes, like I said,
Zujin open easy pick off draft. And Gulliver will be taken by Team Divine 5. And yes, Gary will be also taken by Team Divine 5. So I think uh yeah, burst damage is coming from Team Divine today. And we are glue, like we did see glue yesterday, and now we are seeing glue again from Team Illimatic Genesis. And yeah, not yesterday only, like we day before yesterday, like Onyx did play glue. And yes, I think like glue did really outshine him, like played a good match that time. Like one HP clutch was also there from glue. So yeah, we are seeing glue again from Team Illimatic Genesis at them. And the next pick coming from Illimatic Genesis will be Baxia. The Baxia on Carrier. Yeah. He's good with utility jungles, so not just assassins. He's good with utility jungles too. So we will be seeing a Baxia, like after Baxia was getting banned for I think it was like 3 days continuous. Yeah, Baxia was getting banned for 3 days. And 2 days Baxia was not getting banned on neither pick. So at the 6th day, we are seeing Baxia pick coming from Team Illimatic Genesis today. And the last pick, before the second banning phase, will be done by Team Divine though. And Shinigami, well, I think he's a mid player,
Yes.
and his mid is really good, especially with Lilia, aggressive with Lilia. And yes, Lilia is one of the main mage for him. And right now he will be going in for Farmes, especially trying to counter glue out of the way. And like, oh, okay. And you want to say that, right? You should say this.
Thank you for giving me this. I guess the Team Divine 5 is really going with the comfort pick right now. As you see, Rapsil, he is really good with Guinevere, and then till yesterday he didn't get opportunity to play Guinevere at all because he is one of the title holder, supreme title holder here. And then let's talk about Shinigami's Faramis here. It is a very good counter for Blue especially, and then his ulti is very good as well, which gives healing to his teammates as well as do not let the teammates die early. And then Shinigami holds global title with Faramis. He is a title holder, though he is very good with Lelia right now. His pick with Faramis is quite great. And then let's talk about the bans right now. Lotogi ban, we are seeing Kaja ban and Yuzhong ban coming from Illimatic Genesis. And if we are going to talk about the ban coming from Divine 5, and then they are locking MM right now, since the team Illimatic Genesis did not pick MM here. They have banned Grandeur and Clint here. And now let's go with the picks, guys.
So, like Anami said, yes, there are two title holders from Team Divine 5. So, yeah, it will be a battle between the pro players. And Carmilla will be picked over here by Team Divine. So, they are going for set. Them set the farm is with immortality, not letting their allies to die. And Carmilla, the link in with Guinevere and Carrie, especially the farmiski alternate they've done. So farmiski alternate the other day, they Carmilla gets a wonderful set over there, like they can burst out easily, even Glue and Baxia. So that will be a case. They like for Team Illimatic Genesis to get advantage, they really need to take out Farmis early on or Carmilla. And the last plan coming in from Team Illimatic Genesis will be Khalid and Claude. And I think Zikpo, I have seen him play Claude. And his Claude is really good, especially when it comes to micro and macro. So when it comes to micro, he's good at laning phases. And micro, the off position he does with the blazing turrets is on point. So we will be seeing a best game. I think we will go in for a BO3 over here, like decider na Himizuchi chances na do. And the last pick coming from Divine will be CC to counter, I think, Blue. Yeah. So Blue will be going in as EXP and Khalid going as their robot. So it will be an interesting fight, towards the bottom lane too.
Yeah.
One is like 2 damage. One is like undiable if like he gets that item in and reaches level for as soon as possible. Instant damage. Like I heard people calling Blue as a chewing gum. Whenever like he gets his all, he just stands on top of the head. So yes, I heard like many of the youngsters calling you as a chewing gum. So yes, chewing gum power will be shown over here. And let's go in with the Illimatic Genesis and Divine Fire for the slot in the semifinals. And one slot is already taken by Team Novocore. And they have so any match like whoever wins this match will be facing off Team Novocore. So will it be Team Divine 5 or will it be Team Illimatic Genesis? What do you think, Anami? What do you think?
Looking at the graphs, I don't want to say that it's like Ilmatic Genesis or Divine Five here. I don't want to be
5 seconds till the enemy
majority
reaches the
person.
battlefield. Smash
However,
them!
Let's see. Let's trust the process. And
All
let's go
troops
through this.
deployed!
Like Anami says, let's trust the process, fam. Let's trust the process. And already we are seeing the rotation coming in from Team Divine and Team Illimatic Genesis would be towards the goal lane, whereas like, both the for Team Divine they are going to for the work and for Team Omnic, not Illimatic Genesis will be red buff. And towards the mid lane, we are seeing engagement early on, and already Farum is getting damaged, and Khalid also getting damage over there. So the burst damage from both the mages are hectic. And like Khalid really trying to go in for Farum's lockdown over there, and yes, Yujin also doing his poke damage, and already first blood has been taken by Yujin. And like yes, there is a follow coming to Kyril, but however, do not make it on time to get Carmilla. And already mid lane, give out the advantage has been taken by Team Illimatic Genesis, going for another invade already. And Khalid trying to like delay the pump on Guinevere. Guinevere's like been trying to beat it, and yes, he will success on that. And yes, Boxia will be going in for that HP minion towards the top lane. And Khalid is there to go Guinevere out.
Blue team
And
hero
we're
has been slain!
Kerry will take down Claude at the top lane, and top lane Kerry is dominating that lane. And whereas towards the mid lane of Beyond, yes, we are seeing the mid lane Zokin coming in towards the top lane. Zokin already locking in Kerry. Whereas Boxia will be going in for buff. Guinevere like struggling to get level 4 up to already. Because like yes, Lava Horn was taken by Boxia. And whereas like the bottom lane of Beyond, yes, Blue is having a tough time fighting against CC. And CC like getting that advantage, like zoning Blue out will give an advantage because
Team
the fight
hero
is there
has
on
been slain!
4 minutes, and yes, Blue will be taken down by Farmers. And Guinevere reaches to level 4 where Kyril really manages to come back up, and Guinevere will come up on that. And Boxia will be getting off on the Kali going for Farmers from down there. And Guinevere already using his out, Boxia using his out too. And Boxia will take down Guinevere. Another massive damage coming towards the Kamala will be alive over here.
Hero has been
And yes,
slain!
CC will be taken down by Blue. And Boxia coming in with a double kill. That was a good great from Illimatic Genesis a little bit. First yeah, they like, kind of messed up going in for invade Yatokal, especially getting killed, solo kill. So after that, they really needed this to get from the they really need this space to catch up to Divine Fight. They really did a good job. And we are seeing another engagement going on. Boxall is trying to lock and CC over there. And CC will be off. And he's trying to just go in for the tankness of the trying to get his passive, like stick on them. But however, Farmers did pull away and fight it. And Boxia already locked up the locked. And Ali and she trying their best to go hard to do, but Ali forcing it also. Ali stays there, even down. And yes, Richie is never this fight. Like so the Boxia is every single damage with it. And he will take Bingo to the another fight is going on, and yes, Blue put a double kill over there. And Boxia is going in for the kill. And yes, Boxia will be taking down. Triple hit coming in for Blue. And Blue will be going in for a Maniac over there. And yes, Yujin will be helping Blue to get that. And yes, Maniac on Blue takes down Farmers, giving a huge advantage to Illimatic Genesis. And like bot lane is completely open, giving a power spike to Blue. And having power spike like Blue on power spike will be really risky, like especially with the cooldown reductions less, and like you can jump on this ult to ult. And that's what's happening right now. And like if Team Divine if Team Divine wants to come back, they really need to target Blue when it comes to team fight and try to isolate Claude and try to eliminate Boxia before having him. So what's the enemy?
Right now, and then we see that the blue is targeting Carmilla right now, and Carmilla is trying to target two here, and then nice target from the and we see a nice here, however, Carmilla has been down by and the blue is going for another set here. He's going for another set, however, he failed right now. Another set here, and then you see Carmilla is retreating, and this is a nice fight coming from Illimatic Genesis, and nice retreat coming from Divine 5. They were smart enough to retreat right now.
Exactly like Nami said today. You try like that follow up was outstanding, but the follow up was done there. The blue reaching on the small second delay give Team Divine all back, and we are getting the bottom lane, and people also forced to use his ult and take some Khalid over there, and that will open up a huge map towards the lane, and we are seeing another fight going on, and already Carmilla will going on for set over there, and blue getting stuck on Carmilla, and yes, Carmilla will be taken down over there, and a massive kill coming in for blue, and Baxi already forced to use his ult and shut down coming towards finally, and T1 turning towards the top lane, will be taken down, and God will be pressing carry towards the top lane, whereas towards the mid lane of in the mid lane of yes, Eugene will be getting poke damage over there, and Eugene will be logging in, CC will be taken down by Eugene, and towards the mid lane, like Farmas barely manages to survive right now, and the turtle is been slain by Team Divine of the day. Team Divine takes one turtle and one turtle to Team Illimatic Genesis, and goal ki take the about 2k goal, like 2.3k goal is leaded by Team Illimatic Genesis right now. And we are seeing towards the mid lane, like Team Divine is trying to get some advantage towards the mid lane. Doing that vision over there, and there's Farm is a little bit getting locked down over there, like Farm is also trying to attack, and Farm is also forced to use his ult towards the bottom lane, tier 2 turret. And yeah, he will be surviving after that. He will be really surviving after that. And he's trying to poke CC out in the bottom lane. And whereas towards the mid lane, Baxi already forced to use his ult, Carmilla trying to lock in her lane. And Blue gets like stunned over there and keeps him stunned. Like Blue going in for Carmilla lockdown, and Khalid going for the move set over there. Blue was trying to follow up with the jump there, like city reduction this and Blue trying his best to stop Carmilla was. There was a dodge him over there, Blue. And it's going to come from Blue, but takes out Khalid over there in the towards the bottom lane of the area. There's a nice link up coming for Carmilla over. They are taking some social distancing on the lane. And right now, yes, Team Divine catches up with Illimatic Genesis. And already we are seeing another fight come from bottom lane, and ability to do it. Absolutely use the clock. What is going to do? And yes, Farmis and Carmilla will be at 1 HP, whereas Baxi are also supposed to use his ult, but CC is there to tank everything up. The CC is there to tank everything up. And there will be an equal trade coming from both the teams. 10 to 10 to go. And CC on a power strike right now. Good on power strike. Things keep coming for Gary too. Gary is on power strike too. Like Universe, CC, and Gary from Team Divine is on their power strike. And whereas from Team Illimatic Genesis, but Baxi are now on the power strike. So these three characters will be the main character that will take or carry their team. After reaching to their power strike, they need to use as much as they can, especially the resources. And like already, like we can already lock in on the plane, we can already lock in. So going in for another carry will be they get giving blink. And there was a nice set coming for Carmilla, however, everybody had a base, so they did invade. So the first lot has been spawned, and both the teams did take one of the stage. Over the current rears now, nice set coming for the mid-lane, Khalid and shut down coming from Blue. Will take down Carry, and Blue will be going to the follow-up ult, and yes, Blue will be taken down by CC. And Frederick ult has been used over there, and Frederick really tried to manage over there. And yes, Carmilla will be retreating with 25 HP, and for 2 minutes, Khalid will go coming in, and a clean spree coming in from Zuxin will take down CC. that will open up for Team Genesis to press down the lane. And they already being pressed by the buckets here. Zoom them out. Oh, that was a nice jump coming in from Gulliver. Gulliver trying to block in. Zoom will use the box chase to try and his best to survive. Discussing every single utility that is coming in, and still like Team Divine is not giving that till T1 turret towards the mid lane. Whereas towards the Lord Galena Bjorkin, yes, no one is there about lane. Bot lane, open bot lane, and Lord Galena has also been open over there. And he was trying to lock in Khalid again. But Khalid with that reflex, God is easy. And Yuchi already giving that vision limit towards the Lord area. And to check on their item build, yes, Yuchi already got this high piercer and going one. Whereas from the plot, but the ability is able to be completed. And we are seeing another set coming in over there. Going to be playing, and yes, we were forced to use it out against Terry also copying his out. Farm is also using it out, and Farm is just taking down Blue over there. And Baxia will be getting punched down over there. 1 HP on Baxia. And Zuxi trying his best to zone them out. But the massive damage coming from Divine is very hard to protect. And Team Divine will be going in for the first lot. The first lot will be a easy lot without any that's coming from Team Divine. And whereas towards the bottom lane, the spot will be getting that like Trinity build on the Coruscant after finally getting. Like I said, the Coruscant has to get off in the spot well be. I just think it's like Legendary, the off positioning Legendary towards the will be fight to be watched. And whereas towards the mid lane, still Team Illimatic Genesis is trying to allow pressure in the mid lane. Mid turret has been pressured by Team Illimatic Genesis for past 5 minutes already. And whereas for towards the Lord lane marking area, the Lord will be marking from the bot lane, and CC already trying to clear out the mid lane. And whereas towards the mid lane, we are seeing a heavy member gathered towards the mid lane on the mid lane, and will be like Kobe right there. CC is at the bottom lane, and bottom lane already getting down, and Claude will be going for the bottom lane clearance. And that will, like if Claude is not been stopped towards the bottom lane, Claude will farm that goal out. Try to get that out there, and like how we're going for another save was forced to use his particular out. Going to that and now the ship has aged. Now Team Divine will go in for the T1 turret long down towards the mid lane T1 turret will be taken down, and the impact will come from Team Divine 5 towards the bottom area carrier. Like getting tonight of the farm's already forced to use it out. Really managed to survive over there, and Gilliver will be using his also such a made over there, and Gilliver will be cleaning off over there. And yes, Legendary coming in with massive damage, and CC trying his best just takes down Blue, and Miracle coming in for Zujin will give Zujin another stack, like 40 stack on her Sky Piercer. So yes, and I'm hoping that chances to come back after losing G2 turret towards the bottom lane and G1 turret towards the mid lane.
Thank you. They like really give chances and resources to all the resources to the Clot and shooting here, then there is a chance of coming back. However, the Divine 5 is not going easy right now. They are full unlocking mode right now. One thing what I felt was like Illimatic is down is because they have fought the Guru and Khalid in the earlier phase, right? We all know about this. And I feel like not very good right now. And this is a nice step coming from Grimber, and we had nice follow-up coming from his team.
And we will be going for that invade, and yes, you will be sticking on. I think the Paramount comes out there, shut down coming into Guniver will be taken down. And yes, double kill coming for Zuxin, and Zuxin will be taken down on the double kill. And that will open up Team Illimatic Genesis for another switch up coming for and will be destroyed. Whereas like for the top lane, Farmers and Jerry will be like on that one. Whereas like the taking lot will be a spot for Illimatic Genesis as no one is able to cover from this right.
Team has slain the Lord.
And yes, right now we are looking for pressure down for the bottom lane area.
Turret has been destroyed.
One turret will be taken down towards the bottom lane, and bottom lane is getting pushed in. And whereas the large market area to God, yes, it will be on the top lane area will be the market area for the lot. And whereas like pretty concentrated coming in towards the bottom lane area now especially. And lot the lane God it is open. And like Claude is trying his best to sneak out that tier 2
Red
turret
team
from the
turret
bottom lane,
has
and bottom
been
lane tier 2 turret
destroyed.
will be taken out, and Claude will be escaping bottom shot without any punches. And we are seeing another easy from they already getting spot on. And yes, Blue will be locking Carmilla will be taken down over here. And Carmilla is getting damage away. Damage coming, set up. And Carmilla will be taken down by Box here. And that's not looking good for Team Divine. And yes, like on the blocking and Farm's getting the chip damage and then just coming in from the kitchen.
Red
And then
team
the
turret
pressure
has
coming
been
from mid lane tier
destroyed.
it has been taken down. And there is no magic just to provide them. And yes, the pressure will be coming from Illimatic Genesis from the top lane and the mid lane. And already we are seeing another set for going for out. They're just coming from Fujin will take out
Red team base turret
Query and
has
double
been
kick
destroyed.
Fujin will take out Illimatic too. And yes, you want to control the mid lane will be taken down over there. And you will be taken down by Paramis trying their best. And yes, there will be a clean swap coming into the team. Illimatic Genesis. Yeah, and it was a epic comeback. It was really an epic comeback. And yes, Silversock was the MVP that today, especially after getting that Sky Piercer stack. Look at the team participation coming from Silversock. It's like 91%. And GPM device 644 total damage coming will be 65,000 right now. And damage taken will be 66,000. So she gave damage as much as she took damage. And that was a really good epic comeback coming in from team Illimatic Genesis. So as we are seeing like 8.1 8k goal difference from both the team T15 and Illimatic Genesis. And whereas team they did take four turrets, so that means like nearly wiped out in entire T3 turret. And one lot turtle each for both the teams, one lot for both the teams. Farming, in terms of farming, yes, team Divine did the most farming out here. In comparison to the purple buff. But however, red buff is been taken mostly from team Illimatic Genesis. And as we see, like highest damage dealt will be coming in from team like Sulosop, followed by like highest damage taken will be by Khalid. And Buxia is there with 100% damage taken over there. And next, like 100% damage dealt will be coming in from Dwat. From team Divine Dwat, team DS. Carry will be coming for 100% damage. And damage taken 100% will be coming from Carmilla. And yeah, CC did both the thing. 30 damage as well as dealt that damage. And that was Team Illimatic Genesis with our epic comeback victory. And to see who is the richest guy over here, it will be Claude with 790 gold per minute. And the carrier will be taken by CC. Like she did a lot of massive damage, especially with Vengeance on. And the sandbag is taken by Carmilla. Yeah, she really got beaten up so badly. Like every single util was dumped on Carmilla. And best wingman will be taken by Boxia. So right now we are seeing moderate top leaderboard from both the teams. And it was really an outstanding and compact coming in from Team Illimatic Genesis. So yes, and I mean, what do you think Team Divine did wrong on the limit? Got things and wrongs in Team Genesis.
Without any follow-up from her team. That was one mistake that Carmilla did, Divine 5 did right now. And then right during the lot contest, they have lost their EXP winner group with Faramis there, and then with this, and then they have also lost Sissy. With this, they have done these two mistakes. With this, they have taken which say now what took so much of like what to say the goals up there, and then it was a free lot. They have lost a lot, and that's why I felt like Divine 5 lost because of this.
Especially because like when like there was no follow up coming on, right?
Yeah.
Like mid lane, like you said, mid lane Carmilla went for set with it. And I think he got like 3 of the members from Team Illimatic Genesis. The Bakiseki jump everything there was 2%. But there was no follow up. So any follow up there lot fight reaching with it. The lot fight brim the lot fight reaching it. Lot fight it was like CC lost, but and they still committed. Commit baby, until the last day. The answer they lot the aggress majority they went for the top lane. Top lane fight mid lane or like top area lane a fight with the CC and K was on the LF because they overextended the fight but another. And already like we are seeing like massive damage taker from team Illimatic gens, especially Boxia. Ko damage to stick with the top guard is so Khalid they damage to stick with their burst maybe the able to usually with that poke damage, then I cloud with that blazing durate. So until after they extend, like they did extend, even though they knew they might fumble up on a little. And that small mistake cost the first match. So that on the second match, in order for them to go for the third map or decide the map, what they need to do, I think for Team Divine 5 to actually, they need to go into try to lock in, especially Galu Kyriel. Kyriel open my like invade open my. Secondly, we are also thinking MM lane. MM lane because we cloth the most of the time like he was left free.
Yeah.
Ko goal stacked up bisu the left on Jaiba the column chira. The third the watching from the EXP. From EXP the rotation is always on time. So honestly, if they can ice speed him, firstly going in for like rotation watching Mama bottoming rotation on Joe, MM tip off there, then going in for Kyrie locking down. Yes, there will be a interesting thing. And yeah, we'll be taking a small 10 minutes break. Another, we'll be taking a small 10 minutes break. And we'll see you back for the next game. Okay, guys, we are back. We are really sorry for the unforeseen play on the loop. So yeah, one player key phone got switched off, so we had to take a break. Another, we had to take a small break for that battery to come back up. So we are back over here, and like first match number, I think it was a dominating lead coming from team Illimatic Genesis. After that epic comeback, and that epic comeback really did change everything, especially Pongi, like what I say, like yeah, if you want like when it comes to like team fight, like Matthew deciding about yes, that what leaded them the week, like leaning and like especially Illuminati Genesis got living Claude, I mean alone over there for farming instant gold. Like when he did get that gold, he was getting that advantage and his damage was building up. And I think like before carrying, he did get his trigger. So that already gave him that power spike. And whereas like Sulok towards the mid lane, he was dominating the mid lane. 10 0 10, hitting his kind of Sky Piercer, doing a massive damage and everything. So that's how the game changes. Like especially like Sulok getting his hands on Sky Piercer, leaving their MM alone to farm 3 goals. And yeah, and a lack of follow-up coming from Team Divine when the Carmela went for the set towards the mid lane. So three situations where like Team Divine gave all team they had their opportunity. Like the set it was perfect set, but follow-up Mother the follow-up the Mother reason, like why was the reason why follow-up wasn't there? Because they were getting zoned out by Blue. Blue was there to zone them out. There's Blue zoned them out within the or Blue was taking Carmela away from the team. So that's how like Blue was getting like that chewing gum was getting stuck on Carmilla most of the time unless he did get a maniac to like that maniac was the main scene. And right now we are going in for all the match two where Team Illimatic Genesis is on their match point. And yes, Enami, guys told me like do you think like we will go or we will see the uh decided match today because like first match between Legacy and Nova it was a complete domination coming from Nova. And the other match we have seen Team Illuminatic Genesis giving an epic comeback. And they had an advance, they have their base level. What do you think about that? Like, what's your thoughts on
So if but if they are going to go early wiped out, then the team Divine 5 will dominate. This is just my opinion. Now let's go with the bands, guys. If we are going to go with the bands, we see Ilmatic Genesis have banned Harley and Leaf again. And we are waiting for the third band right now. And if we see bands coming from Divine 5, and now we see we have Respect band coming from Divine 5, that is huge. And Marcel as well. Marcel Gibert, as Tofa already mentioned, Marcel his skills got adjusted. So that's why they have banned Marcel, and then we have a Marcel user as well in Illimatic Genesis here. And now let's go with the third band. Coming for the third band, Ilmatic Genesis have banned Frenny, which means that they have given a respect ban. And Galia band coming from Team Divine 5 again. And now let's see what will be the first pick coming from Ilmatic Genesis right now. Let's see. Let's wait for their picks right now. And what do you think about the picks? What pick will come from here? Like in early, we have went before pickoffs and sustain as well, and then set as well. So this time, Gibroch and Toaster, what do you think? So what kind of picks will be here from?
so what I think is like the two things ZTNS open up and like first week will be taken by Team Divine. So they might go for Zaytin, but they are going for Blue. So UG already getting the drop on his hand mode. So that will be a set coming in. And Gunivar was open for Team Illuminatic Genesis, already getting his hands on Gunivar. So Gunivar with that ulti, jumping on, yeah, will give them an advantage over there. And yes, still like Zaytin is open up. The Zaytin with Gunivar combo will go on great name. They will go on a great combo, especially after like Zaytin using that ult and really were falling in love with that world. So they might go for that, but however, Silasop will be taking Valentina over there, and Baxia will be taken by Team Divine. So I think Team Divine are going in for sustain slash set draft right now. And whereas for Team Illimatic, I think they are going for set draft, but I'm not sure yet because I haven't seen their rumor right now.
They are keeping very open right now. Will Ilmatic take the carry or will Divine Five pick carry right now? And as said, Superkind has locked carry again. Superkind has taken the carry, like in earlier match also, Superkind has taken carry. However, they were not able to melt down their tank because of the major mistake they have done. Now let's see what Ilmatic Genesis picks right now. This is the last pick for the first phase. And I feel like they will probably go again with plot.
There are like high chances of like Clark getting picked right now. But like the Kyriel right now, he has opened up with a lot of hyper support.
And with this, we are seeing Granger pick coming from Team Ilmatic Genesis here. And this is the second phase of ban for the match. And with this, we are seeing Yuzhong getting down, Yuzhong getting banned. And we see in Divine Fight, we have a title holder, Yuzhong. Same like Hercules, only way to nerf Fate is to ban Yuzhong here. Ban Yuzhong and Lapu Lapu here. Let's see what Fate bans. And with this, we are seeing Sora ban coming from Team Divine Fight. And with this, Zidane has been banned again. Zidane is such a irritating hero in the MLBB right now. And let's see what will be the last ban for the match. And with this, we are seeing Leo Mott ban coming from Team Divine Fight. Now let's see what Kyrell picks right now. This is the first pick of the second phase. And the pick goes to Ilmatic Genesis right now. And you guys can see we have our two players from Divine Fight here and three players from Illimatic Genesis here right now.
And these guys, yeah, like God leave to play a land event.
And with this, we are getting Lapu Lapu pick coming from Ilmatic Genesis. And let's see what Fate takes here because his Yuzhong has been taken. However, Fate is not going easy here. He is going to take Esmeralda against Lapu Lapu right now. And let's see what Shinigami picks here. Will it be Lelia or will it be Lunox? As you have noticed in yesterday, he has picked Lunox against C9 boys, and his Lunox was quite good. But let's see whether he will pick Lunox against Valentina. As said, it is Lunox coming against Valentina. And let's see what Cairo picks right now. He is going to be the last picker here right now. And are we going for a tanky hyper right now? Are we going for a tanky? No, we are going for an assassin hyper here. With this, let me talk a little bit about this tournament. This tournament is known as the Testament of Unknowns, and right now we have reached to the quarterfinals. And today we are playing the quarterfinals, and this match is between Divine 5 and Ilmatic Genesis. And Ilmatic Genesis have a game point right now. If Ilmatic Genesis wins again, then we are going to be saying that it is 2-0. And if Divine 5 gives another epic comeback, then we are going to go with the third match. With this toaster, based on the drafts right now, what do you think gonna take the dawn?
So based on the draft, I would say like team, yeah, Divine did take the draft win, like especially like Boxia tanking everything else. But like I'm not like sure where Esme over here. Esme early to mid game, like she is really good, really good. Like she can sustain, she can deal damage and everything. But when it comes to late games, her damage is easily been tanked by even like MM players. So I'm kind of like not sure where Esme pick coming in here against Lapu Lapu. So what I like, if I was there, like I will be saying like CC will be a good pick over here for going against Lapu Lapu. And we will be going
5
inside the land of
seconds till
Dawn
the
over here.
enemy
And land of
reaches
Dawn,
the
we are seeing
battlefield. Smash
team.
them.
Yeah,
All
Divans have already
troops deployed.
blocking the minions off over there. And their rotation lane will be towards the AXP lane coming from Team Divide. And whereas from Team Illimatic Genesis, their rotation is again towards the bottom lane, so gold lane up there. And whereas we are seeing a small engagement towards the mid lane. And yeah, Illimatic Genesis are going with Guniva Rome, and Guniva Rome, they did do a good roam at the last time of the Illimatic Genesis went into Guniva Rome. And already we are seeing a spot of damage coming towards the mid lane here, and Guniva trying to go in and drive in Linox away. But however, the minion has been delayed heavily for team Illimatic Genesis by Grok, and especially Linox. Like clearing the minion like less, and it was delayed. And whereas like for Kyrie, he will be going in for his purple buster, and he's not allowed to go for it. And Boxer will be taking off in the mid lane. And first blood has been taken by Grok towards the mid lane, getting Valentina off guard. The moment the Rover left the place, and Valentina got picked off. And whereas towards the bottom lane, we are seeing Ranger already struggling to keep up with Carry. And towards the mid lane, Ranger doing his best work, doing like opening every single map and waiting for Valentina to charge in. And whereas towards the bottom, we are seeing Ranger trying his best to sustain himself, but however, Carry is there with his like second power and damaging, giving a slow damage. And Carry already getting himself over there. He's trying to go in for a lockdown, and Buxy also get good for a flank, for a flank here. And Kyrie will get himself over Lunox, and yes, Kyrie will get knocked down with the Kyrie barely managed to survive with the Kyrie. Will the survive of the but our Grok was here with the setup, and Grok with a perfect wall takes Kyrie away. That will be an easy lock from Team Divine Light. And without any tension or without any hesitation, they will go in for the first turn. Whereas towards the mid lane,
Blue team has slain the turtle.
Ranger is still struggling a bit to get that advantage. There we are seeing somebody blocking in Carry. Everyone will take down Carry towards the bottom lane, giving advantage to Granger. And right now, Team Divine really needs to lock in Granger over there, because the Granger is getting stacked on him, and he will be getting skills and go over there. And Lunox trying to lock him up. Lunox will be getting managed to survive over there. And Grok will be going for initiative over there. Grok will take down Granger, and Grok will be alive. And Grok trying to stay alive with the wall off. Whereas towards the top lane, we are seeing Valentina taking off Esme also with the enemy. Yes, Valentina will take down Esme towards the top lane. And YS is also getting taken down, and he is already on the second death. And Valentina again getting locked down towards the mid lane. He was trying his best to stay alive totally. And whereas Kyrie will be delayed with his arm. And Boxia getting the upper hand when it comes to farming. And towards the bottom lane, we are seeing Granger like still delaying the minion for Carry. And like he's aware that he should not get very good. And we are seeing another second move for the going for the tower. Grok will be getting punished down, coming through deep, trying to open up the map deep, and will take it down. Grok when he got like locking it. And his YSS will locks over there. And Lunox barely managed to survive. And YSS still trying his best to get that knock out of the mid lane. Trying to get that early press on towards the mid lane. And like yes, the next and we are still fighting with the top lane. Yes, Grok will copy by Valentina will take down Ishmael at the top lane, opening up and hitting up the balls like early game runner. And oh Grok! Yes, Granger takes down Lunox, and that will give his Sky Piercer Sky Piercer has been upgraded by Granger. And we are seeing heavy mid British coming in from Team 1-5 and Lopulop reaching on that fight with the middle. Whereas the YS is still not here yet, and Lopulop trying his best to stay sustain over there. And Grok will denied that Link coming from Lopulop trying his best to sustain over there. And yes! YSS will take the control away from him, and Granger will get his hand on Sky Piercer, taking Grok away. Like two deep set coming from Grok, gets punished by Granger and giving Granger and Sky Piercer go to the. And we are seeing Valentine trying to lock in carry. It's been denied with good. Level number 6 to make Granger already at level 7. And we are seeing Universe coming towards the mid lane. And we lost our baby many survival with the pin off the down. And Grok did not reach on that fight on time. So when you fight in the time, reach Marvin Digger, yes. They are like they did get punished.
Turret has been destroyed.
Punished another time and again. Whereas we are seeing, oh, look, going in for carry start. Very nice so much using it and going out here. Purify already, and that will open up the people going for the set. Something like a rocket pushing over there, and then going for another takes on knocks. And that will give another advantage to Granger. And Boxia going in for lup will be off on it. And Granger with an offense getting 2 hits like 20 on his Sky Piercer. So mid doesn't rate him. If he gets another stack, he will deal a massive damage. And like if he gets 40, like it will be an insta kill coming in for Ascendant, and we knocks him. And knocks got this. Knocks got especially got to the yes. Mogi Light all has been posted, and compare the gold number to yes, gold difference, and we are seeing a small engagement was mid lane already. They are trying to do ice split Rock and Boxia. Boxia already getting isolated, and Boxia will be forced to use his first skill. Cannon ball, we can select cannon ball. Like if you're an OG, yes, that's cannon ball. And we also not get communicate. Like yes, Granger gets another kill. But it's Rock cannon again. And whereas like Boxia will not get punched down over here. And Ricky already been used by Boxia does not get that purple buff, and yes, Hyrule will get that advantage. And oh, Guillermo with a fantastic set coming in. And Guillermo on a mega kill takes on Esmeralda. Ooh, he lost barely and survived using his little light ult. Already exhausting is like 2 core ult and spell. And whereas it will be another feature coming from team Illimatic Genesis. And Illimatic Genesis will be leading by 22 gold and 12 points over here. And that will open up a huge chunk of map for Team Illimatic Genesis to rotate, especially losing 1 turret from the bottom lane and 1 turret from the mid lane. And whereas like towards the bottom lane, we are seeing look plants rolled them out already. Look going for another wicket over there, and getting isolated, getting punished down over the Esmeralda. Really good, but he was trying to do it, and it's all happening off the board. Valentine going for another set, and Valentine will be taking out. Do not shut down the board. Valentine with Carry. Carry will going for a double kill, and Carry did get his hands on Triple, and yes, we are seeing a power spike coming for Carry too. That was, I would say that was not a good trade. It was for mid and Roamer. I won't say it was a good trade. Yeah, Roam for EXP, and yes, I won't say it was a good trade from now we are still towards the mid lane, is about yes, and Esmeralda will be going for early lane clearance, and Melting Roll will be opted by Granger, so that means like high push damage. Granger. And top lane tier 1 turret has been taken down, and Boxer trying to lock in YSS, and however Boxer will see off the massive damage will be dealt to by YSS towards Boxer. And we are seeing a extra Butcher coming in from the mid lane. We were all going in, but there was no one inside that bush. And a wise man have already stated, and I'm legend never the fight. And we are seeing Brown getting punished down over here, going too deep, but he will survive. The passive he has will tank it out. And already we are seeing another engagement coming towards the bottom lane, small engagement cheeky on the and yeah, like we are seeing Valentine already like stealing blocks, and Brock already locked in, going over there. And yes, we will get taken down. Carry getting a killing spree. Carry punishing him for coming too deep, and Grok already being forced to use his ult. And whereas like they are trying like team just trying to get out in and lost. But however we are seeing a fight going on for top lane, the body is also with the Grok with the goes down to Grok. Very nice for the power. YS is with is taking out. Boxy also supposed to use it over there. And we are seeing Boxy taking down the blood taking off. And we lost very managed to survive. with 1 HP, Boxia with 1 HP over there, and Esmeralda will be for the start of the game. And unstoppable coming from Granger, and triple kill coming in for Granger again.
Blue
And
team's
Granger
turret has been
will
destroyed.
take down 3 of the 4 member, and it will be another 3 lot for Illimatic Genesis. Leading by 10 elimination points are dominating the map coming in from Illimatic Genesis. And when it comes to both of them, there's like 8,000 gold teams.
Red team has slain the
And
Lord.
already they are like high press coming from mid lane, and Lord has been slain. And we are seeing here to there is being pressed right by Illimatic Genesis, and it will be another free buff invade coming in from team Illimatic Genesis, taking the part of the buff by Valentino. And the Lord March lane dodge, it will be from the top lane, and top lane dodge T tutorial has been lost, and bottom lane dodge T tutorial has been lost. And we are seeing a small engagement towards the mid lane, all these attack with the wires blocking out of the other and Boxia with the pinpoint down over the danger with the match that coming takes place with close Boxia. And Brock with the fences is still coming in. Brock will be there, has massive damage, and Lupu will be taken down by Esmeralda. And Granger with a massive damage coming in. And Lunox forced to use his light ult
Blue
again.
team base turret has been destroyed.
And top lane of your yes, Lord is pressuring the top lane over there, and bottom lane T3 has been taken down over there. And Wise is trying to go in. Do a small kick damage for
team
Granger to
turret
like
has been
off, and
destroyed.
Granger will take down T3 toward the mid lane. And we are seeing a lot of pressure towards the top and all this lockdown. And Wise coming to the big block, it's over there for going into the threatening something with the block, then block will be punished by Granger, and Mega keep coming to carry towards the river, and Double keep coming from Granger, takes down Bakaya. Lunox will take down the Valentine, triple kill coming in from Granger towards it, and a Maniac and shut down coming from shut down will be done by Lunox. Granger on a power spike, and Wise is already locking in their inhibitor turret. So it was a blow for blow right now, blow for blow. And Lunox will take down YSS, and Lunox solo defends the inhibitor turret. And that was a huge sum of a gang. The promise that was a sum of a gang, but also feature team that was divine look to there. 3 of the members have already been spawned before, and million pressure is still on their side, but so there's no chance for them to come back or go inside. And we are seeing Lupu like getting punished over coming too deep on the loop. And Esmeralda will be feeling off right now. Esmeralda will be feeling off. When we're trying to lock in Esmeralda, Esmeralda will be using his first skill again, try to get that skill advantage, and Lupu going in for Valentino, also going in for that, and drop going in for a lane curve, but then lane curve, and Valentino will be walking out, and all said will be coming for drop. However, the set death miss off, the flicker was burnt off. And Lupu trying to go in for a backline carry, Mark Bin tried to win it. And we are seeing all the top lane shut down coming from Lunox. Lunox will take down Granger. The burst damager is not there for Illimatic Genesis with it. But however, YSS is still alive. And this is what we are seeing. Like the quarterfinals, it was an intense match coming from Illimatic Genesis, like Maniac from Granger. And he went for that savage. But Lunox was there with quickly like let's see, Devil Gear ulti over there, and yes, that ulti did that him like wipe shut him down. And already let's see the quarterfinals that are so much like in the quarterfinals we are seeing this like high level of gameplay coming from Team Illimatic Genesis and like Team Novacore and all. I'm like excited for like semi-finals and grand finale, because like semi-finals will play tomorrow after the last quarterfinal match between Team Onyx and like Sunday we will be seeing Team Archeo performing too. So if you guys are a fan of Team Archeo, yes, Team Archeo will be coming in for an exhibition match. And yes, do not miss Sunday, the Saturday. It will be a chaotic match, Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday we will be seeing the top 2 teams for the Testament of Unknown. And final dinner we will be seeing Archeo perform again. And yes, the technical pass will be taken off. And still, not a lot creating about Team Illimatic Genesis will be having an advantage over the team. Illimatic Genesis already locking in the lot. But however, like they are trying to pick out lot, and they're trying to pick out lot, and they're trying to go into deep. And Family is not being punished right now for the going into deep. And YS is already locking in lot. This will be another lot coming from Team Illimatic Genesis. And Grok will be getting like 40 damage and Buster can go in. But however, Buster will be getting thrown out by Love Valentina and Gulliver, and there will be an easy lot coming in from Team Illimatic Genesis. And Illimatic Genesis is not giving a small chance or opening for Team Divine to come near lot area. Not a single time. And whereas they will be going for another invade towards the top blue buff area for Divine 5, and blue buff is been taken by Valentina again. So they are really giving purple buff to Valentina as like mana consumption is high. Oh, going for another set over there, and yes, Gulliver will be taken down by the knock. So yes, they are lacking now their rumor for Team Illimatic Genesis. And if Team Illimatic Genesis gets wiped out, there will be a comeback. And already wiped, also over there, Granger already over here, and Granger with the massive damage trying to deal out, trying to take out Buster tank every time I love looking for a set over there. Why is he will be knocked out of the world? And yes, Granger takes out his girl, and Lunox will take down Valentina. Double kill coming from Granger. Granger going for another kill, and Lord will be taken down. Double kill coming from Lunox. And Lunox is not backing off, but Lunox is not backing off. And yes, the turret damage is there. The turret damage to do for minion to observe the build. They just need 2 shots for the. And yes, they are still trying to lock in the turret, but however, it is denied by Carry and Lunox. And we are seeing Gulliver back to the battlefield, yes. And minion can be out, and yes, there. Minion is there. And Grok with a wonderful wall over there denying that minion coming in. And minion is coming up. That was a wonderful set coming from Gulliver. And in the Team Illimatic Genesis takes a win. And now the semi-finals is decided. It will be between Team Nova Core versus Illimatic Genesis. And that will get MVP debuting Zikpo with 15-3-3, 72% of team participation, 933 GTM. Total damage is 70,000, and damage taken will be controlled. But like he really did. After he got his hands on like Sky Fisher, he was unstoppable. And he was like, every single time he went inside the team fight, he was doing a lot. And let's see the difference between the two teams. Golden Key ability is just 3k difference. So I won't say it was a massive difference coming in for the Golden Key. But our turret ability, it was a clean swap up coming from Team Illimatic Genesis, taking 9 turret, taking 2 turtles and 2 lords with 9 purple buff and 8 red buff. So buff Kiteka, Lord Kiteka, objective Kiteka, the Team Illimatic Genesis was on top. So we can consider this as a clear domination coming from Team Illimatic Genesis. And we will see. Let's look at this. Grok keep out. Yes, he takes 100% of the damages. And when it comes to damage dealt, Carry and Lunox will be at 90 and 100%. Esme will be at 99% for damage taken. And when it comes to Illimatic Genesis, damage dealt 82% coming from Valentina. Damage taken coming like massive damage taken coming from Lapu and Gulliver, and massive damage 100% coming in from Granger and 100% total damage from Granger again. And let's go with the rich guy over here. Rich guy is Mr. Zikpo over here with 933 gold per minute. And damage dealt was also taken by him again with 7,000 damage dealt. And Sandbag will be taken by Grok as he does like 1,44,000 damage taken. And best wingman is taken by Sulasov with 70. So yes, Sulasov, that's big match throughout this. Leaderboard number on Team Illimatic Genesis too, and Illimatic Genesis take 2.3. And yeah, we have last match of the day. And before the last match, we will be taking a 5 minutes break. So we'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Yo, guys, we are back. Ami and I are back, and it was a really good match coming from Team Nova 4 and Illimatic Genesis, like dominating their group league. They won everything, and yes, if you guys are here at Team Nova 4 and you haven't joined the venue, you are missing a lot. Brother. You are really missing a lot. Because like, look at the vibe. The vibe is freaking good right now. If I did. We are enjoying a lot. And yes, now we are film it will be at like 5 p.m. So if you guys want to come in, like enjoy with us, but yeah, morning hotel, uh yo, yeah, tuk tuki, side katura, join us and entry free the in free of cost. And we will let's enjoy together on the dinner. Let's enjoy together. And let's go back to the game. Too much of the yapping, too much of the yapping. So team Illimatic dances and they did dominated. And that's the brought in, yeah. And now make it up there. Both of the teams that which are going on, like Team GG and Prime Ascent are her favorite. No. Mo game Cheche in man is caught with it. And both of them are going up against each other. So Anam, yeah, what's your thought on that? What's your thought? Because like both the teams are your favorite teams. So
Come on, man. How can you give this floor to me right now? Both the GG team and Prime Ascendant team they are growing up right now. They are growing up and they are getting fames in terms of everything, every lane. They are taking dominating right now. And let's go with the bands right now. And as the toaster already said, it's between Goat's Graveyard and Prime Ascendants right now. And we are going to see Kadita band coming from Team God's Graveyard. And then we are seeing Gushan band coming from Prime Ascendants right now. We have Gushan user and Gushan user in God's Graveyard, and we have Kadita user in Prime Ascendants, and they have picked Kadita once, and then they have dominated the whole matching bot. That's why they are going for the Kadita band right now. Let's see where God's Graveyard gonna ban for the second right now. And now we see the viewers right now. They are betting
yeah,
betting on who is
who's
going to
gaining.
win because both the teams are very strong and they are both gaining fames right now. And then we see Freya band coming from God's Graveyard and Badam band coming from Team Prime Ascendants. And with this, again, we are seeing Zeten band coming from God's Graveyard. Zeten today, she got banned so much more, Toaster. She was banned.
It was like 85% ban, 85% ban rate coming for Zip team. Yeah, matter of fact, that's like Prime SM Dimna. These guys took a break more, leave for a limit. They are here to play land even.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's that's the effort they are putting in. Mobile Legend Bang Bang. And with this, we are seeing Sora Ban coming from Team Prime Ascendant. We have Sora user, and then his two ultis are quite so irritating when it comes to the team fights. And with this, Aeonut speaks. Jujin is either a pick or ban hero here right now for GG, and they have picked Jujin right now. And let's go. What Prime Ascendant's gonna pick for the match right now? For the first pick from the Prime Ascendants, we have banana and strawberry right now.
that even even like Prime SM really came on just the gonna again to begin chat again on the aura is different for Prime SM right now, and they will be going in for Yuzong. Yuzong is like either banned or either taken, and Lunox. Same
With
thing.
this, we are seeing Lunox right now. Lunox as mage, or is it as an MM? Because last time one of the team have played Lunox as MM Imbal during this tournament. And we have already seen Lunar Kyle knocking his Yuzhong here, and then From the God's graveyard, we are seeing Brock and Sochi with his Harley. Sochi is quite good with his Harley, and then not banning Harley is quite a loss to Prime Ascendant right now. However, we see our little Kai here with Leo Mort. And then this is the second band phase where we have carry band coming from Team Prime Ascendant. And let's see what God's Graveyard GG gonna ban for the fourth and fifth right now.
The ban pool will be which man. And yeah, there's a plot ban on this too. Chances of plot getting banned is like 75%. What's talking to the MM player even? Oh,
With this, we are seeing
the
Minotaur ban coming from the Team God's Graveyard and plot banning, as Toaster have mentioned. Plot has been banned here. So are you Rinpoche or something?
I am. Not to be honest, like honestly, Strawberry is an MM player, like Bolin. So he will take Munaf to Bolin. I'm pretty sure about that. Devuta, 거기 나 like 마음이 나서 like strawberry 같이 나 strawberry 소스이 banana 기내니 성bat true Andy like I saw him saying Linux on MMA too. I'd be the but I think he may stop being more like there's like 50% sure like he may stop the game. And yeah, he will be stopping me with banana. And they did get glue. And we saw this chewing gum being so annoying that they like getting stuck every single time. Like disrupting gangs and the chewing gum the Lunox banana there will be a stop Lunox going to be.
And you see that Team God's Graveyard is on a very bad side because the only counter for the Gachibo Glue Gidenudi it's Faramis and Meshna Lebeoj it is Waxina, but then their Rome and Mage has already been picked here, and that is Jujin and Rock. And with this, I don't know which one they will take as a uh, what to say now counter for blue right now. However, we are seeing Roddy and Lapu Lapu coming from Team God's Graveyard, and let's see what will be the last pick for the day. I mean, like for this match right now,
Only Valentina.
bro. It was
Yeah,
Toaster is betting on Valentina right now. Let's see.
Like I'm 50% confident like Valentina might be playing.
So will it be Valentina? Will it be Valentina?
Or they might go for a normal MM chances. Chances never zero to you. They might either go for a normal MM or Valentina for Glock. So it will be an advantage that you got if they take Valentina for prime percent, it will give them advantage. Oh, they are going for a normal MM. So yeah, we will be seeing Sop. Yeah.
Yes, we are going to see Sop here, and then we are seeing Banana taking Obsidia, and Banana with his Obsidia is uncontrollable here. And then we have already seen this coming, and then he once even taken Savage with Obsidia. And with this is the first match between God's Graveyard and Prime Ascendant, and this is the game 3, last game for the day.
And yes, the map of the land of dawn will be fine cloud. So early rotation is coming in. So lane pressure yeah, early very clear this. So and that's okay, like let's go with the draft. Draft in the building, okay. Glugi counter yeah, there's no much counter. I'm not saying like she can't do it. She can't do it. There was a Tokali Yuzong the Leomor do the disruptor. And I'm pretty sure Strawberry will mark criminal Hurley the Brody every single time. I'm pretty sure. Or 거기 러플러프 mark 프레이저 정하바 없으려다 루노스 러플러프 heavy damage to the chances to do. So that's the probability I'm guessing from Team Primus and Moon. And whereas from God gave you a Georgian, Hurley, I think he will constantly mark Obsidia because like Obsidia is easily picked off. Then Brody really needs to
Five
pump up on the
seconds till
limit
the
of
enemy
Dawn.
reaches
And we
the
will be going in the land of Dawn, the
Smash
final
them.
match between Prime
All
Ascent
troops
versus God's Graveyard. And we are seeing a rotation already coming in shortly. A goal lane by each other side there. And a heavy oh Patrick. Look at Patrick over there. He looks funny as hell. It will be early buff coming in from team Prime Ascent, and we are seeing a small presence. And Boss does know that the rotation will come towards the top lane of only message. Same goes for the team. We are not really getting that taunting from already getting that blocking, but Blue trying his best. And yes, Luna will take that lane. I mean, already Zukin, like Zukin with our class easily level 2. And what trying to disrupt the rotation coming from Blue. And already forcing out form, like uniform of Lugia, and like Liamo trying his best right now to get that lava on trying his best to get that lava on, or known as Teddy Bear. Because like he is like he looks like a Teddy Bear. There does and still like mid lane about we are seeing mid controlled by Zukshin, and yes, mid control the most of the mid laners to be watching this. Mid it takes easily mid control it. And whereas towards the top lane, the Obsidia will be getting that for early, and first blood already been taken by Leomord, and Leomord getting that snowball early on, Dugumbi. So early snowball coming towards Leomord. This Leomord and then anyway, the lead game life full snowball to the advantage, and Lunox will be picked off you by early and prediction towards the like Melody will talk about this. They were the dying monster, we get halfway. But we know that like for each mark we are going to go like team prime as
Slain the turtle.
then what you just do that
Red team hero has been slain.
by early that's no ball.
Red team hero has been slain.
Here's the bottom lane is on visible and whereas the mid lane of Build still the poke is coming in badly for me. Looking the poke damage, nudging every single time. Yanam ka full solo damage still baby, and it will be really hard for team Primus to lock it in, especially after like Zukin gets his hands on Sky Player some more. Because of the burst damage team able to Brody, Lapu, and because the body also was in, yes, his ultimate done. All day delay. You should just ting, yeah, that's an easy kill. What kind of and we didn't sign up George already, yes. Only trying to lock in Linux, but Linux will burn out this flicker. And bottom lane, the person is still getting pressed by the top lane. Ooh, blue all coming towards Gordy, but Gordy will go in. Use his flicker. But however, like they are going for a punishment or for Brock trying to get punished down. But however, damage was not there for all. And there's like double kill and triple kill coming in from Knock will take down Brody and toward the mid lane. We are seeing blue on Zukin and yes, I think this is very hard. And we are seeing Nizam is really getting over there. He's going to get the match on and made a kick coming from Nizam. And yes, Nizam will be slain by Lopto again. And so very running away. He's running away. After playing together today, and yes, I think it will be another free turtle coming from Grass Graveyard after this. Because like the hyper is not near. And like Rock will be doing what he does the best. That's the rotation. And Yammer will be forced to use his ult over there. And hold you off to use his ult. And Yammer trying to take the first one. And oh no! Here an outstanding cut takes the turtle. And still the follow-up is coming on and Yuzong will take the monster coming from Lunox. And shut down for Lunox. And then it's coming from Brody. And And yes, Yuzong will be taken down and triple kill coming in from Rod. And Dottigali brought me, yes, Team Prime Ascendants was overextended. And yes, TV1, Terrestrial tournament again will get it on. Trying the best to like settle how the Terrestrial tournament need will be taken down, will open up every single map which is coming from another thing. And Rocky Bell is the really being an annoying guy right now, not giving that much video on. Love will take on Diamond. And yes, Love is still sitting in and Mega Kill coming from Body. And Blue will be taken out by the team. Ooh, Lunox can go in. Lunox will be forced to use his light ult. And yes, it will be another tutorial coming for the big lane. And yes, obviously will be taken down towards the
Red team turret has been
yes,
destroyed.
already being lost for Team Prime SN. Prime SN getting heavily pushed in by
Red team
God's
turret has
Grace.
been destroyed.
And yes, like, honestly, Blue really needs to lock in Hurley or the or Body in order to have a comeback. And Diamond already getting locked down again, and he will take down Diamond. And Lunox trying his best to survive it over here, like the damage is out. But Lunox also again forced to use his light ult and shut down. And finally the clear out by Yuzong. So trying his best, he's not going to the wonderful shot, but over his passive dismiss. And Zigzag will take him down easily. And another turtle coming in to the 10 seconds. Nothing on the Divinee. And Leomon gave opportunity to try to be, but however, Brock is there on point. And yes, he will be forced out to go in, and like he's been already going in for the pass. Sky Pierce was at Jiff. Stacked hook from his will take down Leomon. And Daruka. Laptop trying to go in, Laptop will get punched down over there. And yes, Laptop will get Brock and get pressure by the knock here. And it's still like no one is going for another game. No one is going to coming from. Oh, this is man, yes,
Double kill.
Hurley. And Hurley just takes a double kill and it will be a clear wipe out, but we are not on way and it's a clear domination coming from God's yeah. And God's are trying their best to sustain it, but they are not giving us an inch of advantage.
Team has slain the turtle. Red
Red
team turret has been destroyed.
Finally. Yeah, are we? It's 42. That's the Prime SMT Gushville, I think they, like every single fight, they are taking gang right now. They are getting punished down. When it goes away, they will stack, so that will be advantage only. And whereas from Team Rocket doesn't think it, they just need to do what they are doing right. For the rest of Prime SMT, they Look at this. The moment I said Jujin is unclear, it is unclear. And you will see a small get towards the mid lane, and you don't already get the book damage from it. Yes, another tier 2 turret will be getting destroyed toward the bottom lane, and magic dust will be used again. So this the match the budget between Prime Ascend the God's area got a clear dominance of God's area. The God's Cave are really doing what their name stands for. But how like 5%? I have seen this guy if they ever come back, I'll just make it destroyed. Already lost it, and unstoppable from Brody. Blue has been taken down by Zukshin. And yes, Brock will punish over there. However, double kill coming in from Zujin, and Zujin already getting that poke damage. Lup going in for that aggression with that ult. And Lup really managed to survive.
Red team base turret
God
has been
takes
destroyed.
toward the bottom lane of the team. And still like the medium pressure is there. You don't already using the dragon. They are really trying their best Prime Ascend to like Brock and Brody getting that damage over there. Brody already getting locked down.
Shut down.
And yes,
Shut down.
oh, up to get 16 over there. Are we seeing back? But also Hurley was here there. And yes, upstairs will. Hurley will get some down over there by Leomon. And yes, there like lot is open up the thing for team. Prime Ascend lot. But I was just going Rock is there, the Rock is there, the is there. And Sobel trying his best to get one. Yeah,
Hero
and
has
yes,
been
what the
slain.
it dropped me. Get me. Now, what time from the early game of the game? Time, what we get very W. Or like over we are seeing after the lot of from prime as a prime how the company drop with that every point in here. You want to on top of drop with PHP, get out of here. How he takes that
Red
lock,
team
big
hero
clutch,
has been
and we are
slain.
more clear to
Triple
take it down.
kill.
And triple kill coming in once again. And it will be off CDA alone to protect their base. So that they overextend the bay boss already, but this what Travis did not do today.
Look at the time.
Look at that damage taken. And yes, I was like, oh, what's he trying to one best to kill set take down.
Red team hero has
Is
been
taken down the
slain.
other one. Obviously available taken down again. And we are seeing like three-man rule, then a four-man rule against the launch. Oh, look, already going in the door. We are already going out over here. And another set coming in from team. Cross Kitchen only going to lock in over their backline. And yes, we lost right out over here. And Lodge with the last HP will be taken down over here. Double kill for Rocky.
Red team base turret has
And I
been
think it will be
destroyed. Red team
quickly
hero
down from
has
this
been
point.
slain.
Gorovsky, yeah. A dominating win. A dominating win coming from the Gorovsky graveyard. And the MVP will be taken by Hero. With like 68% team participation, KD the browser 10 to 13. GMT the browser 918. Total damage dealt the browser 79,000. Damage taken will be 30,000. And right now, yes, Brody really deserved that MVP win. After getting his like Melfic Roar, the Plate of Leptices, the Melfic Gun. It's 10 damage. But honestly, my guy MVP deserved the most tank.
Grog.
Yeah, look at Grog's KDA,
Yeah.
1423. So it was a clear domination that they coming from Grog's KDA, 44k gold lead in the main. Clean swap up for the turrets. Total the brought me Banu, and the lot the brought he buffed the brought to 5 each. Clean domination coming from Grog's KDA. Point number 34/16. So it was a clear domination from GG. Diwa. I made mistake. Okay, so let's go with the overall standards more stats for watching. Yeah, Brock did take him a full damage. Then the second Brody did 100% damage stealth. Then the Flopper did 50% of damage stealth. Then Obscure with 99% of damage taken to Jordan. Then the second yes, you did take every single damage he could. And Strawberry got some damage still to can 100% do, but however, he could not maximize his skills. And let's go with the richest guy over here. Rich guy, because Brody is a rich guy over here with 918. And the carrier is again Brody over here with 79,000 damages. The sandbag the Brody, it is Strawberry over here. Like damage taken with 1,64,000. And the best wingman is taken by Groff with 23 and 60. So, and that was like, yeah, Prime Minister was a Groff kid, complete dominance from Boss Project. So, yes, and what do you think about this?
What should I say? That was it was just like, as you have mentioned already, Ring of God's graveyard, and they proved why they named it. But now, Prime Ascendants were also doing good. However, they have made some mistakes in the early game by extending too much. And I thought there will be some mistake coming from God's graveyard also, but then they have proved wrong, but they didn't. They could not come back by the Prime Ascendant here. And then one really thing was that they didn't extend up till 25 stack for the Obsidian, and then I felt like Obsidian was not doing good right. However, it was a very good game.
So yeah, like we were going in for the game right now. So let's think nothing big, let's think there won't be big. And already like we are some God's reality on pick and fiction will be getting banned. Like and Ami said that either they take the fiction or either they ban fiction. And Gusan will be getting banned right now. And we are seeing stress for team time SN. They need to relax to relax them now. Like they have chance today. But that's the they really they don't need to extend much. Kung extend goes promote fight better. Kung objective gaming that the objective extend my fallback but they did have an advantage, their objective but they were extending too much. So if they don't extend, get them like that go up case like good way. Kung you overextend building, obviously easiness stack top the share so that's why. They did not extend but last minute extend be beauty punish say and they did not extend again. But whereas like promising it extend be best but that was a small mistake coming from them. But others in the build, yeah, they were doing good when it comes to gang and everything. Just overextending made it not a big job for them. And we are seeing Lapu Lapu ban. Yeah, there's a respect ban coming for Lapu Lapu.
And with this, we have again Freya ban coming from God's graveyard. And if we see on the Prime Ascendant site Nalu, we are seeing Bushan and Lapu Lapu ban coming here. And then Lapu Lapu, Pikachu was very good with his set using Lapu Lapu, and now it has been banned. Now let's see what Prime Ascendant's gonna ban for the third here. And this is the final ban for the first phase. Let's see what they banned here. Lapu Lapu ban was quite good because he has massive life steal, poking, and then what to say that
Sustain.
even sustain also. And now we are seeing respect ban coming from Team Prime Ascendant to Fuchi here. We have a Soyo user here, and then we see a respect ban coming from Team Prime Ascendant. Now they are going to go with Harley as the hyper from the Team Prime Ascendant. And let's talk about the third ban coming from God's Graveyard. It's again Ziten. Ziten has been banned continuously today. And let's see what will be the pick coming from God's Graveyard. As you can see, our Prime Ascendant boys up there.
And you know what? I got this emote for free. I think you guys can't see it well, but I got an emote for free.
With this, we are seeing Pikachu with his Arlord. And let's see what Cormac's gonna pick, or will there be a swap? With this, we are seeing Cormax with Kalia again. Kalia in this whole tournament, it was either pick is or either ban coming from God's graveyard. So now, which hero gonna banana picks here? However, we are seeing Phobius coming from Team Prime Ascendant here. Phobius is also scary when it comes to XP lane, especially his jumps coming and then rolling that he do for especially during the lot and the turtle time.
Lot and coming and going the meme. Jump coming and jump going meme.
Okay, fine. And then we see Lelia coming here as the mage from Team Prime Ascendants. Let's see what Hero picks right. Hero is going to go with his Granger as MM right now. And now this is the second round of banning phase. And now we are seeing Grok as Grok Ben coming from Team God's Graveyard. And let's see what Team Prime Ascendant's gonna ban right now. With this, we are seeing Leomord ban coming from Team Prime Ascendants. And then we are seeing Minotaur ban coming from God's Graveyard. And what will be the last ban for the match? we are seeing Farsa ban coming from Team Prime Ascendant. Farsa, I have not seen her getting banned in this tournament, but then this is me. For me, it is the first ban. I mean, like first time ban coming in the whole tournament, coming and going. Yeah, with this Aeonauts Locks Lunox here, she's very. I mean, like he is very good with his Lunox. Now, what are we going to see? Are we going to see Gary? Are we again going to see Obsidia?
Chances, but like carry is open though today. But there might be chances for like carry Banana to take carry the tournament overall. But let Andy Daru, like I'm also not pretty sure. They might go, but they might not. But I feel like Banana may go for Earth Hilda today.
Chances are never zero. So they are thinking, and with this, we are seeing Gary and Hylos here. Gary as the MM and Hylos as the tank. And they are going for sustain. However, we are seeing Hayabusa coming from Team God's Graveyard. And with this is the second match between Prime Ascendant and God's Graveyard on the Land of Dawn.
Like Dutch love Zumbi first and love Zumbi, like really Prime Essence needs to stop when overextend everything and all of that. The more they extend, the more advantage like Team God's Graveyard are getting the top. And that to keep watching the yes perfect lineup for overextending of Prime Essence. Why? Herlos as the initiator. Like Phobias like tanks everything up. Not gonna lie, tanks everything up. Then Lilia and Hurley with that burst damage. But analytical spiel watching Hayabusa the Arlot about the backline easily marked Benidino. And I'm talking pick off Benidino Kali. So it will be an intense match again.
Okay, thank you, Toaster. With this, let's go to the second match here.
Second match the enemy cast Benidino because
By Laura Malap.
I love the movie cast Benidino Toaster race Belo.
I respect Sarah Malap.
Mo mga pamilus nga tabi utumis.
He left me speechless.
And Davis.
Enemy reaches the
With this,
battlefield.
let's go, guys.
Smash
Let's
them.
go. Second match.
All troops deployed.
Let's see the farm's first move, where the jungler goes first. And then here we see both the junglers are going through the purple buff right now. Purple buff, and then we see our Carmex with his Kalia already waiting here for the mage.
And they are like, okay, we are going for the fight over here in mid lane. It's already been taken down. And it will be an easy burst coming from team Ascent towards the mid lane. And Kali are trying to get that all vision off. You know how to do this with Hayabusa SJ on point. And Hello's trying his best to do them out, but however the burst damage is not there right now. And Hayabusa marking off the early on there. And yes, the Lethal Wanderer will be taken by Team and that was a perfect thing that was without extend Juni Berurat imigus that the left and right like overextend Juni perfect lineup in the extend Berurat there was damage. Herlos was there, so damage Zimia to Jimmy was so extend Berurat but however we are seeing like heavy concentrated members coming in from Team Graveyard towards the bottom lane. Fob is already getting knocked down by Lunox. Trying his best to chip damage out. And whereas like it was stopped then Granger barely manages to stay alive totally. And Strawberry already Hayabusa is locked down and Hayabusa is not aware that Strawberry is there with it. And yes, Hayabusa trying to lock him out and we will be seeing her towards the bottom lane totally. And I think Kalia already did spot early getting for that push. And that's never hard to that push. And okay, Hayabusa will be going in, like Hayabusa trying to go in. And it will, the first Lord will be contested by Team Scott's and Mark in Hurley, and Hurley will be getting first blood. It was just, I think, I can't love you, Andy. Like, what is love? And yes, Focus will be taken down. That will be done. Focus will be taken down. Another like over. Yes, the first damage
Red
is
team
here
has
from
slain the turtle.
Prime Essence, but however the Lord Turtle will be taken by God's Cave here. May the love is a good love figure. Kaliaki, this is just dash. How did you tell me to play in the mid? So yeah, it was like I'll say that it was a luck and it was a luck.
Killing spree.
And his killing speed coming from Lunov already getting early draft from Team GG together. And Lunov, I think yeah, he will be going for Sky Piercer. So I think he is already completed with Sky Piercer. 3 kills to build up. And mid-lane pressure this thing. Oh, Hardy already blocking it. And Lunov with his light out the harbor takes her down. And yeah, again like we are seeing coming from Alia getting first damage coming in. And another lockdown coming from Kobe. Kobe's not giving that opportunity like first game was like overextending Joe. There was small gaps, but just to deep dodging, 4 ways to stop that. And there's towards the top lane, the dodging this. Ranger is getting a free gold and Carry will be delayed for that gold. And again, like I was going in right now, and Hurley will take down our lot towards the bottom lane. So yes, we are focusing more on this way. And that's a good strat. I love it. That's a good strat. No, let's do that.
Hero has been slain.
Kali ये number single for death player and like that Hellos did get punished on for then after carry barely managed to go
Been slain.
I was nearly got epic outplay by carry another deep. And it will like give small advantage. Whereas what about lane you turtle Aiden about a lot and and another slam down coming in from Ali out there. Ali going for another mini slam down. That's not a great slam or a mini slam down. Ali out love with the heavy stab 7 with the end. Focus will be taken down and Hellos will not make it on time to protect his teammate about. And Lilia going for the first damage, however Lilia will be getting thrown out. Harlot is there, and Hurley is not allowed to go near the turtle fight.
Red team has
all.
slain the turtle.
And there will be an easy turtle coming in from Team GG. So yes, I think like Karma is waiting for the Tsunami Slam down, waiting for it patiently. And yes, Tsunami Slam down is coming in there, but no, it's extend of yes. Like Karma is extending the not fully, and Hayabusa will take down that red buff. But I was like both of them are like are in the same level. There's a gold league or type of early. Whereas mid lane Lilia is not letting that minion to come close or kiss that turret at all. And look at that, bottom lane Hello's already getting spotted over there. Hello's going in. First that like locking in Luna forever. Tsunami Slam is what there. Shadow has been used by Hayabusa. But he will be taking down over there although that yeah, trying our best to sustain himself but Lilia will get back first damage and again Lilia like going up and down like he did waste a lot of time on a lot of things. And yes, that will open up for Carry to carry a gold drop to the top lane, the guy Mita. So Carry the brought, I think Carry is near to the second item. Yeah, like I think like Carry is pretty near to the second item. Like Karma going for Carlos Kim, we are seeing a mid-lane at a high grade brought in this from Team GG, that GG trying their really best to not give a small open for Team. And all the ooh, that was massive damage coming from Lilia. Lilia trying to go in. Ooh, nice burst damage again coming from Lilia. And we will be seeing another takedown coming in from Hayabusa. Hayabusa will clean off early before the turtle fight. And this was unlovely, so you extend their way. They're not watching the match, they're trying to sin. Okay, don't give pick off the for extending, but they are not aware that Alia is there for And
hero
yes,
has been
Dr.
slain.
will be slain and Focus will be taken down from there. And working with India, coming from basket that Sam has to use. But I've Purify is there to save another day, another life. Oh, the bush jump coming for early was massive, but Tekka get got in the Lunox taken. So yes, Granger will see another day to be, fight another day to fight another day. And that's the got his prime SM really needs to calm down, calm down.
Blue team
We
turret
think
has
they're
been
good.
destroyed.
We think Carl will lock them up first.
Blue team hero
And
has been
Terry will be
slain.
getting taken down again towards the top lane with as we see. And I think Granger already got stacks for his Sky Blazer and he did get a melted roll with them. And we are still in one of the medium of heavy pressure coming ahead is already locking in. Trying to lock in Lilia, but Lilia just see off on it. And we have to look at another problem. Oh, it's going to second over there. And Lilia is getting punished down over there, but the ult does take Lilia. Yeah, the gang is still going on, but the gang is still going, but the damage dealer from the Spanish is not there. All of the defense is come on. Always going in for us. Yes, Gary will take down a lot. And all coming from Hybrid are doing a lot of damage. The Granger is able to clean it off. But however, Lunox will be second shot shut down by early. And yes, no one is gonna take a bush on the winner. No one is taking a bush. We're like another 50 days. If they even another yes, prime SNDB that's the overextended of the other. But if they had, they would have gained that advantage to beat off him and push. And whereas across the mid we are still seeing a heavy push towards the team. And special prime Ascendants.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
And we will be seeing like a mid lane already like they are like going for the commitment, but however Karma will free off and it will be the first lot commitment coming in from team team doing their best to zone them out. Team already getting their zone out advantage and it will be a big lot coming in again. Early also like going for rotation, early going for that rotation. Already using but however really timing the dodge, yes, Hybrid takes that lot. And Headless getting punished down, getting too quick over here. And Hybrid going for another of the one getting used. Hybrid trying to get the coming from Granger. And Hybrid as well getting down. And double kill coming from Granger takes Phobos down. So we are seeing a massive difference between the goal lanes of the Granger level 13
Red team
and
turret
Carry
has been
got level
destroyed.
11 number 15. And yes, our Lord will be going in for a sustain build. I saw him purchasing Chastises. And whereas most of mid lane or the mid lane of the Arsenal had to mid lane and Lord can't play the and our Lord with the second coming back. Ranger picks on top, double kill. And triple kill coming for Ranger. And there will be two men defending. But however, today coming back just will be an advantage. Just down coming to Ranger. Phobos will be taken down. Now mid coming from Kalia and Lunox was there with the burst damage. And our Lord will be taken down too.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
And as we will go in for the mid lane with the pressure with the heavy pressure is towards the treated towards the mid lane because there's no match just and concerned. And top lane about Magic just has to lost. And yeah, Team T is trying to use the Magic just towards bot lane too. So that will give advantage towards Team GGMO. 12 minutes. Yeah, not advantage, remember the 12 minutes it didn't do it. But if it's not was 12 minutes, it will be especially when after the Magic just lost his save it push got in, yes. It's like it's not become only use on Hello. And Hello's with the defense is still coming in. And Lunox will be taken down by Lydia. And nothing about it, yes. That was an outstanding set coming in from Hello.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Solo kill coming in by Terry and Terry will be taken down. And Lilia will be also taken down by Granger.
Blue team base
And the
turret
God,
has been
yes.
destroyed.
Solo pick, yes, probably like GT is really doing a good job in the main Gaga Mega target way, solo pick off way and taking them down. And that's what we got, yes, it's a good combination from Team Prime Ascendants, not Prime, it was God's Graveyard Day. Clear domination. Gold number of 41k in the and we are seeing a heavy pressure coming forward. Three turret already getting pressed in.
Turret has
The
been
will be down
destroyed.
by. And it will be a massive pressure because 16 second another lot is coming in. So that lot will be 20,000 HP. So can tank something another thing. And the last turret that is left was the bottom lane Divinee. And that is watching if they can backdoor towards the bottom lane for Prime Ascent, it will okay, honestly. And it will be another easy lot coming from
Red team has slain the Lord.
another lot. And lot marching lane got mid lane. So what they need to do is like headless before we really need to run lot towards the bottom. And you know, basically, come back the chances here. There is a chance of coming back because like carry level 13 is on it. So that's why there's chances if like Lord की direction the brought him up bottom in the change figure also come back the chances here. And Lord is going back down to us bottom lane. And like always is very trying to press for Albert. He ain't give us driver different but not only get the ID to focus going in right now. Then hello to the one of the video for how I was on the take on carry again. The massive damage coming from Hayabusa. Coming in from and Hurley barely managed to survive Lilia from Lunox. And Lunox will be taken down by Hurley. The Obex coming in from team the Obex and I will try to take them out and Granger will take the focus out. Double kick coming from Granger, triple kick coming from Granger, and there will be instant wipeout. And it will be a clear team match domination from God's Graveyard. Yes, Enami, what do you want to talk about this?
Let me first talk about this thing. You see, we have for the first time in the whole tournament, right? We have MVP as a Rome here, and Rome as an MVP here. We have seen Carmex with his career getting MVP here. KTA the Lawachin it's like 0-0-21 assists and Koi team fight the Bewachin it's 75%. Let's talk about GPM. GPM the Bewachin it's 640. Total damage taken was 20,612 and we see like goal difference the Belgian is like 10k goal difference right now. God's Graveyard being lead by 10k gold here. And then you see turret the Belgian 9 turrets taken down. Buff here Belgian purple buff also 9 purple buffs taken by Team God's Graveyard 8 red buffs. And then let's talk about the team fight participation here. Let's talk about the KTs here. We have the highest KT here coming from Carmex here. Now let's talk about the team participation. Team participation, it was highest coming from Carmex with 75%. And followed by Probius as well. Probius also have 78% of team fight participation coming in here. And with this, God's Graveyard is qualified for the top 4 semi-final tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we know which team in the guy night. Either it will be Prime, Onyx Prime, or Radiga Susti. Because I forgot again. The fixture is too long, even though. So I think like tomorrow, like Prime, Onyx Prime versus it's gonna be don't you see? So we will know Nava whether like Team GTA is gonna face Prime or Emina or don't you see? So tomorrow will be an exciting match because like first Nadi we will see Prime Onyx Prime versus don't you see? So Anki Beauty the next match is semi-finals for today. So it will be yet more. And if you guys are on here at the venue, join the venue now while they're the and if you guys are a fan of RKO, Sunday, 3 p.m. they have their exhibition match. So yeah, this will be the end of the quarterfinals, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night. Bye bye.